Hi. Hello, everyone. It is me, your second hero, #1 wandering VTuber, Liar. Hello. How are we all doing today? I thought before we started, I would just want to yap a little bit and check in and see how you are, because it is Friday on some parts of the world and Saturday on other parts of the world. And not Sunday anywhere else, as far as I'm aware. Of course, let me say hello to everyone. I like to say hello to every single person who shows up because I think it's nice and fun, and I like saying hi to you guys. So, hello, Lobster. Hello, Chomp the Bob. Hello, Fenrir. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Chi. And hello, Plangus. Hello, Celestial. Oh my gosh, so many faces today. How are you all doing? Can you believe it? I'm finally playing a Dungeons & Dragons related game. After saying I'm a TTRPG and fantasy and RP fan for however long I've been here. Oops. But this one looks really cool. It is kind of like Disco Elysium from what I've seen. I haven't played the game yet. I want to go in spoiler free for the most part, but I did see it on Twitter. And it looks like Disco Elysium, and I liked the concept of Disco Elysium. How many of you have played Disco Elysium before I start yapping about it? So that you, like, I want to make sure people have the context of what I'm saying. I also realize I'm speaking very fast lately. I need to slow down. Also, of course, before I forget, hello lurkers and hello VOD gang. I did not forget about you. I like you just as much, and I want to say hi to you too, so hello. I hope you are well. Okay, 2 no's. Alright, so Disco Elysium is what I would call a roleplay game. I don't know if it's considered a CRPG or just a regular RPG or some other kind of RPG. There's a lot of different types of RPGs from what I'm learning. But the basic idea with Disco Elysium is you are playing a very tortured man, is the best way I can explain it. You wake up naked and with a really big hangover, and you find out you're a detective. You kind of forgot your name and all the other stuff, but your whole goal is to figure out this murder that happened. And in the meantime, you also have to figure out who you are and why you are so messed up. It's kind of a lot, but it's really cool. The way they handle the brain is the best way I can explain it. The way they handle the brain is really cool, and how your mental, like, desires and thoughts and ways of thinking are challenged. I really like that. Oh my gosh, hello on the YouTube side. I did not forget you guys too. Hi, Absomo. Ooh, do you want me to say Absomo? Do you want me to call me Abs? Do you want me to call you Somo? Hi, TA. I hope you all are doing good. Thank you for hopping by. Did I... Oh, okay. I saw the comment said Melon, and I was like, wait, is there another person named Melon on the YouTube side? But yeah, Disco Elysium is really cool. I really want to play it. I don't know if on stream. I think it'd be fun on stream. It is an RPG, technically. Maybe I do play it. You know what? I'll play that, but today, you're gonna get a taste of what it's like with Esoteric Ebb today. I need to specify it is not out yet. It is still a work in progress, but it is looking really good. I don't know if they have an exact release date yet. I'm not sure, but I know it's slated for this year. Something like that. Hopefully. Knock on wood. Fingers crossed and all that jazz. Oh my gosh, hi Nyar. How are you doing today? Welcome in. I also think it'd be a very funny timing for me to do a D&D thing, considering what I'm planning for next Friday. I was literally thinking about this while I was getting water. I have water today. I have no tea, unfortunately. Next week is very busy for me, and I hope you like some of the things I have planned. If you do not know, next week is my anniversary week, including, oh my gosh, what is that at the bottom right-hand corner of your stream, or the bottom left corner for me? Is that an anniversary? Oh, never mind. Never mind, anniversary karaoke got canceled. Sorry, guys. I know some of you were looking forward to it. Maybe some of you were not looking forward to it. Am I looking forward to it? Well, you know what? Let's not think about that right now. Wow, look at that. Is that not a cover that I have set the premiere for on YouTube today. Oh my gosh, you can now check out my cover premiere over on YouTube. I linked it on both the YouTube and Twitch. If you guys would be very kind and hit the little bell icon on it if you click on the link, I think that helps with the reach. I hope people like it. I listened to it enough where I can't really have an opinion on it anymore, but I think everyone who worked on it did a really good job. They're like crazy good at what they do. I'm very happy with everyone that worked on it. I think the art looks so good. I was gonna share a screenshot. I wonder if I still have it. I was given permission to share this screenshot, so I'm gonna grab it really quickly. Some of you may know May the Ray. Longtime fan. Me. I'm the longtime fan. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, this is good enough for a screenshot. Let me save that. Here's your first impressions from someone else who got to hear the cover early. Sorry you guys don't get to hear it early. Unfortunately, Fred takes priority. Sorry. Premium edition? Yeah, premium. Oh, also let me do the hydrate. Thank you. I did actually have tea before this, but it was cold, unsweetened tea. I don't like sweet tea anymore. I drink it unsweet like a freak, apparently. There we go. But that also is not really great for your vocals, so if I sound a little bleh, we blame the tea. Unsweet, yes, I know. I do like, well, I did like sweet tea. I don't know if I can still say I do like sweet tea, if that makes sense. It just isn't the same. If that, how do I explain this? I've grown old. I'm now old and I prefer my tea unsweet. As a southerner, I cannot consume unsweet tea. Well, you might like it. You could try it. It's not bad. Let me also make sure I don't like dox myself with this. Let's see. Don't make visible. Thank you. Alright. These are the unfiltered DMs between me and May the Ray. I'm also gonna have to cover you guys temporarily. Sorry. Just for a moment, though. Boom. I'll let you read that for a second. That was her initial response to hearing my cover for the first time. I don't think the same way that she does. I mean, I'm going to be more critical of my thoughts, obviously, or my voice, but I just thought this was so funny when she sent it. Apparently I sound sexy, guys. Do I sound sexy? I don't know. Anyway, that's enough of that. So yeah, look forward to that. And I do actually have an anniversary karaoke right after that. That's going to be at 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST. The song cover comes out at 7:45 EST, 4:45 PST. I don't know other time zones. If you click on the link, it will tell you the exact time for you. But it's 48, 72 hours from now. I think. I don't know. I don't know how time works. Does anyone know how time works? How does time march forward? I thought time was a concept. What is that? I'm trying to remember the quote from Oblivion that we never got to because I wanted to save it for last, but every time I played Oblivion it crashed. Time is a social construct. Something like that. Just be there at a set amount of seconds from now or something. And that'd be really cool. And then you can hear me sing. Secretly May the Ray. I wish. If only we could all be May the Ray. Actually, I like being me. There's nothing wrong with being her, but I like being me. But also, of course, I did not ask, how are you guys doing? I hope you were excited for the weekend. I get to go out and have lunch tomorrow, and I get to go to the store tomorrow. Very big things happening on my side of the world. Actually, I'm actually pretty busy this weekend because I have to plan for something with a friend, and then I have to do 2 streams, maybe a third. You might get a third stream from me on Sunday. Well, it'd be a second stream on Sunday because I would be doing Resident Evil. I might. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I might also just spend the day cleaning my space because Liar has been slacking on the cleaning and it's starting to show. And I think it's affecting my mental. And I kind of need this. I also think because I have the karaoke right after, it's probably for the best if I save my voice and or practice beforehand. So we're gonna maybe keep a cork on that one for now. Plus, I think it's gonna happen next week anyway, so if you're really looking forward to it, Resident Evil next Sunday. Or Monday morning if you're like someone. Hello, Macchiato. Got D&D tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Oh, they didn't give you their character sheet. Oh. Do you need your character sheets for your players if you're the DM? I played in a system where you kind of didn't really know what kind of players you were gonna get until day of. I imagine for actual home games and stuff like that, you'd like to see the sheet beforehand. That is one thing I kind of wish I got to do more of, is playing in like a set campaign where you have to go with your DM and be like, hey, I really want XYZ to happen in this story. And they're like, yes. And I have all these questions. And I'm also going to ruin your life. Is that okay? And I say, yes. And then I cry all over the table because I'm really good at crying about my D&D characters and also other D&D characters. I'm very emotional. Printing them out. Oh, yeah, you kind of need that. I'm so used to playing online, though, is my thing, so it's weird to think of having a physical one. I did start by playing with physical sheets, but due to world events, I got very used to playing online, and I've kind of learned to like that format more, which I think makes me antisocial in some regards, and bad at focusing in games. But we don't have to tell any of the people I play D&D with that, okay? Unless you're a person who I play D&D with, in which case you did not hear that. I am your #1 player. Everyone loves playing tabletop game with me. I'm everyone's favorite princess. I like knowing the team comp of my players. Yeah, I guess if you're doing combat, that is also important. Oops, tell them what? Hi, that I'm everyone's favorite D&D player, and I've never a problem. And I'm great at DMing. I'm a really great dungeon master and a great player, and I know every single rule in Dungeons and Dragons. For sure. 100%. Of course, yeah, thank you. Hi, Twiggy, how are you? I hope you are good. Let's test these theories. Anyway, let's start that game, huh? How's grappling work? Well, that's actually a good question, because some people play with meets beats and some people play with defender wins. But for the most part, for grappling, I believe it's either a contested athletics versus their athletics or contested athletics versus their acrobatics, and then from there it's whoever. I do meets beats, so like if the defender or the person who's being grappled rolls higher or the same number as the attacker or the grappler, then they get out. But I know some people do defender wins. Well, I've heard of people doing defender wins. I've never actually seen someone play with defender wins rules. Do we know anyone who does that? Do you do that? Did I explain grappling effectively? Oh, also you have to roll it on a d20. So if you don't know what a d20 is, that's a dodecahedron, I think. I just assume because that's what Critical Role had as its plot device in season 2. Spoilers. Spoilers for like a 5-year-old game or something. Something like that. Anyway, D&D. Talking about D&D, let me open that game. This demo, by the way, took up like a solid gig at least, I think. Where is it? I downloaded it beforehand, right? Oh. I did not download it. This demo is 4.5 gigabytes. So we're here a while, I think. Oopsie! Oh wait, never mind. I have goated internet and it's super fast and good and I don't have to worry about anything actually. Haha, the game is open now. Let me let me open it. Because I'm so good at D&D and prepping, and you know what? One of the most important things a DM can do is prep. Okay, so this goes here, and then this goes here, this goes here, and then the game capture does this. There it is. So in theory, this should tap over. And then game capture on, music off. Can you hear the game right now? We also... Hi, Moy. Can you hear the game right now, Moy? I'm holding up the microphone to you. Can you hear the game right now, Moy? Also, how do we feel about this? Do we want this version where the game is in the overlay? I think we stick with the overlay. Overlay for now. Yeah, okay, perfect. Seagull, yes, that's me. Thank you, Maki. 6-7. Everyone remember, 6-7. I'm actually one of the few people that's like not a child, I think, that doesn't mind the sound of 6-7. I think the hand movement is dumb, though. That's my take. I think most people feel the opposite way. Or maybe they hate everything. I don't know. Sorry to upset everyone who just had to hear me say that and you hate that word. A cover. Oh my gosh, yes, I am having my first ever cover of Phony by Sumiki over on my YouTube. And if you hit the notification bell, that helps out the cover a lot. And I also think we're halfway to YouTube partner on YouTube side. We're at around 1,500 hours, I think, about there. And you need 3,000 hours in order to get YouTube membership. So everyone who watches on YouTube, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. That helps us get a little closer. I need to make sure I have YouTube specific rewards for being a member. I would like to make sure you guys feel equal. So I'm thinking about you guys too, don't worry. But yeah, thanks for being here. Anyway. You guys ready to do Esoteric Ebb? I did not set up anything, so let's see this really quickly. I think I like to... I'm gonna embiggen it just a little bit for you guys. Ah, I like that there's different font options. I'll stick with that one. Yeah, VSync. Can't wait to ebb esoterically. Maki, what is the definition of esoteric? Can you define it for me? Thanks. I get to make my character! What are the pre-built options? Ooh. Wait, how do I... Wait, no. No! I don't understand the UI. There we go. Alright. The cleric's unique take on strength. Oh, okay. These are the different backgrounds I can have. Okay, this is. Oh my gosh, it's just like D&D. Okay, when I think of me as a person, what are my D&D stats? I think I'm smart. I'm slightly smarter than average, I would say. Oh, it tells you the different things they do. Ooh, lower int. Oh, well, I mean, I could lower it if you hate me that much. I actually think I'm pretty smart though. Higher strength allows you to equip extra items. Be violent and or manly. I could be manly. Religious? Is that meant to sound like that? Religious fervor and aesthetic nationalism. Increase manhood. I can increase my manhood just by getting stronger? Wow, that's so easy. Roll. High strength cleric votes for the party of Norvik. Oh, it is kind of taking on some of the Disco Elysium stuff. Is afraid of women. Maybe I want to be a cleric. Okay, wait. A high-strength cleric votes for the party of Norvik, prays to his dead god, uses brute force on puzzles, punches big bad evil guys in the face, wants to become a real human hero. Why does it specify human? Loves quests, simple as. A low-strength cleric is a weak, sniveling rat. Bows down to anyone stronger, can't handle the banter, gives up when the going gets tough, is afraid of women, doesn't care about quests. Interesting. Every shepherd knows the song. It bellows up the river. Strength measures your natural bodily prowess alongside a testosterone-fueled mindset. As a man, it's only proper for you to hone your figure and its capabilities. But why? The search for meaning is as vital as the struggle towards competency. Luckily, you already know your cause. To protect the innocent, to lead the weak. To sacrifice until nothing but your bones hit the pavement, to literally die. I don't think I want to be a high-strength character. Dexterity measures natural reactivity, balance, and poise. The haste with which you express a witty remark or notice a nervous glance. Oh. So this actually is how you notice perceptive stuff. That's different. Interesting. And of course, your ability to gracefully avoid the consequences of your actions. It's all about risk versus reward. It is that feeling of self-preservation when everything falls apart around you, to grab as much as you can while the grabbing is good. To progress towards a new future full of freedom, so those who look out for themselves can prosper and survive. I promise you no one else will. Hi, Jab. Also, I don't know if I said it, but hi, Tem. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm so happy to see you guys on YouTube. I hope you're all having a good day. Of course, I'm also happy to see Twitch too. YouTube is a rare thing, if that makes sense. Sorry, anyway. With enough dexterity, you can steal anything, pick locks and sneak and dodge traps and roll initiative and react quickly as a dashing rogue. Become rich as a Republican revolutionary. Just run away, dummy. Are these different? Oh, wait. Oh, I think this is like different people's opinions, maybe? No, just kidding. I just thought because this guy's increased manhood. A high dexterity cleric votes for the revolutionary freestriders. Collects piles of shiny coins, acts first in every encounter, avoids trouble before it brews, always has a witty reply, looks out for himself, takes big risk, and wins every time. Takes big risk and fails every time, doesn't notice anything in time, stumbles over his own feet, drops the ball figuratively and literally, is slow, mentally and physically, is dirt poor. Very embarrassing. I don't know if that fits me. Constitution measures your natural stamina, both mental and physical. It's how much you can take before going down. The world is harsh and unforgiving. It will beat you to a pulp with words and sticks. Also, you guys, this all is going to be on the test too, by the way, so I hope you're keeping track. I will need you guys to tell me what stats I need. So whatever stats you think fit me, keep track. So listen to your gut. The instinct that kicks in when you're standing at the pit. It is the voice that speaks nothing but bodily truth. Every choice you make, every emotion you accumulate can be traced back to that lower half of that stomach of yours. Follow it, retain the mortality of fleshy logic. Simple, easy, truthful. Uses. Constitution is needed for hit points. So, if you want me to live, I need hit points. Control your body and its esoteric connection. They said the thing. Your political party polled 2% last week and you don't care. Pain is good for you. If you're high constitution, you keep forgetting there's an election. You focus on the good things in life. You're tougher than entropy. You keep your neuroticism in check. You talk with the spirits in the walls. You listen to your gut and you're already dead. A low constitution cleric will die. I will die if you make it low. I panic over everything. I listen to my gut and it's wrong. I have no control of my bodily functions. I can't handle the pain and has no special connection with walls. I also realized I did not set the category properly, so let me switch over. So I think I can do this. I hope this is still set up. So set game, games, and demos. Oops, okay, let's just do it manually. Games and demos. Okay, there we go. Done. There we go. I'm very intelligent. Intelligence measures your ability to recall, store, and process information. It is your logical receptacle and calculator. It is only proper for you to hone this pulsating mass within your skull. But why? Simple, pure, unadulterated ego. Knowledge rules the world. So too shall you one day lead the weak. Bring your genius to the masses. If they do not bow, they do not deserve you. You know everything about the past. Therefore, it is only rational you will truly know the future as well. Enlighten the ignorant masses. You can prepare more spells. Ah, okay. Oh, you know what? I should have... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I forgot about you, Ozzy. It's been a while. Let's have Ozzy out. Where are you? Hello? Where are you? There you are. Go a little bit further up. There you go. He's a little out of frame, but I just like having him here. Alright. Think, plan, and execute an actual plan. Complete the magocratic return. Vote for yourself. Bad genius without peers. A high intelligence cleric votes for the best wizard. Me. I despise and envy the gods. I solve every mystery with ease. I mastered arcane magic. I spout historical facts for hours. I'm dismissive towards those lesser. And I know everything. A low intelligence cleric knows nothing and is both ignorant and confident. Oh no. Makes up tidbits that seem smart, is barely sentient, cannot intentionally solve mysteries, and is an idiot. Duh. I don't think I'm dumb. Wisdom. Wisdom measures your awareness, intuition, and ability to understand the world around you. To feel it. You may not know why, but meeting the gaze of another grants you an empathetic bond with her wants and fears, her dreams and hopes. Interesting to use her there. You can read people for good or bad and pick up details others would pass by. It is your belief in the heart of all folk to give and share what you have, and be completely and utterly selfless. It is the only true road to redemption. Gods only know how hard you try. Higher wisdom lets you empower your spells, be kind and see the good in all folk. Egalitarian hope in the Asgalian working class. There are no big bad evil guys. You're an empath. High wisdom clerics vote for the Asgalian Workers' Party. They hate nothing except hierarchies. Embraces his feminine side. Follows his bleeding heart. Masters primal magic. Reads body language like a champ. Notices all details. A low wisdom cleric... Oh, wait. I wonder if this is intentional. Is an oblivious fool. Misreads cues all the time. Does not think about the lower class. Does not get people. Fails at spotting traps. And is not aware of where he is. Like, what's going on here? I'm so confused. There's blah, 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 blah. And then... Riz. Charisma measures your eloquence, confidence, and ability to navigate social situations of any kind. In short, it is the force of your unkempt personality. But they don't need to know that. Smooth talk your way into any position of your liking. You can be affiliated with any known faction or thought. Reality is molded around your will. Like a chameleon, become a social operator. Become anything you need to make everyone finally love you. Oh my gosh, you guys love me, right? With high charisma, you get an automatic discount at select stores. Win every conversation by saying the right thing. Say whatever gets people to like you and become an apolitical force of nature. Be arguably sociopathic. High charisma clerics vote for whatever makes them popular. Was socialized as a child and knows what to say to win favors. Can actually flirt with some baddies. Loves to mind control people. Sees truth as a suggestion and has no soul. A low charisma cleric isn't very likable. Doesn't know how to act with people. Fumbles the baddies. Fears conversation, is like the opposite of a skilled orator, and has no style. Alright. We have a lot of points. Where do we put them? I think I'm okay with keeping the 14. I think the lowest I will take is a 12. What stats do you think fit me the most, though? Do you think I'm soulless and have no soul and I only want to lie to people? Do you think I'm a man? You know how all VTubers are just men with voice changers? We can make that real. Charisma should be a bit up? Okay. Want to do like a 10? For like baseline? I think... if it's guts and confidence, which one is that? I think there was one that said something about confidence. I don't know. I don't know if I can flirt with some baddies, though. That's kind of the issue. Let's see. Well, I guess if you're strong, you're pretty confident. Constitution, though. Does Larry lift or exercise? I am taking combat classes, but I think that fits more with strength rather than constitution. Let's see. Keeps forgetting there's an election. Focus on the good things. See, I think with constitution here, if you think of D&D, constitution is usually just like how much you can take a hit. Willpower, I think, is more commonly associated with wisdom. I think willpower here is also with constitution. Yeah, I think I do need to at least have a baseline 10 for constitution. Oh, I have like no points. Oh, that's because of strength. I was like, what happened? I am kind of afraid of women. Maybe I do lower that one. I feel like dex shouldn't be this low. I think I want to say... I like collecting shiny coins. And I think... I'd like to think I'm pretty perceptive, but other times I definitely cannot notice things, so maybe I just do like a 10. I feel like that makes the most sense. I feel like this is such a boring array, though. I think I need one that's like at least 8. Yeah, yummy, yummy coins. I like money. I'm looking through these again. Do I want to be this smart? I wouldn't vote for myself, is the thing. And I don't really despise the gods. I also don't think this applies to me. I'm gonna lower this. I actually kind of feel like I should have a little bit more wisdom. This reads cues. I'm gonna increase this to 12. I think con needs to stay at least 10. Slightly big brain cannot juggle. That's true. I cannot juggle. Maybe I lower dexterity then. I'm really bad at... I'm good at like having a good argument, I think, sometimes, but I'm not always the fastest with bringing that up. Maybe I do lower this to 8. Wisdom is whimsy. Is being whimsical feminine? Let's do this. Okay, yeah, let's do... Uses brute force on puzzles, punches. I think this should be lower. I think these are okay, and then... I kind of want to have like one really big stat, but like... I think this is doing the same thing Disco Elysium did, where actually having a really high stat does lead to bad consequences too, which I like. I think everyone should be feminine though, with like... Not feminine. I think everyone should be whimsical. What a Freudian slip. I think everyone should be more whimsical. It's not a gender thing, is what I was trying to say. But sometimes the words do not fit the thoughts. My bad. Anyway, I'm gonna do more points in Constitution. I like having a high Constitution. Alrighty, now leave me alone. I didn't mean to say that. Anyway, charisma. Maybe let's do like this. Yes. I like the stat array. Let's see the backgrounds now. I love D&D. Let's see. Okay. Growing up alone, getting into trouble, training with the Earth Guard, devoting your life to becoming a cleric. Was it always supposed to end in the river? Punching bag. You're a farmer's son who grew up in the city. I was a farmer's child. Of course you'd be an outcast. It took time, but eventually you figured out how to cope with it. I wasn't really punched, though. Don't put on the skirts? Listen, anyone's allowed to wear a skirt. I have said this before. I think everyone should be allowed to wear skirts, and as much as everyone can wear pants. You don't remember it, but you know well how your father died. Sometimes it motivated you. Sometimes it felt impossible to live up to. Your mom wasn't around a lot, so to keep you out of trouble, she forced you to get a post-school job. You still despise the smell of newspapers. They're doing the pose. Wait, they're doing my liar pointed meme. Oh my gosh, I'm in the video game. Let's see. Lore enthusiast. Spending the time alone in the library, you often ended up at Darwovian Library. The strange history of yours realm was a constant companion to you. Oh, it gives you certain amounts of money, too. Inevitably, you ended up with the wrong crowd. You quickly picked up on the slang and radical terminology, doing anything to get real friends. Little weirdo. You were a novelty to them, the boy who would do or say anything for their attention, for their approval. After 2 or so years, you got quite good at it. What's the game premise? I actually don't know. All I know is the sort of sales pitch, which is, what if Disco Elysium, but D&D? That's all I really know. But I'm very excited because both D&D and Disco Elysium are really good. You could have people argue that D&D is not good, and there are certainly some people who have things that they think about Disco Elysium, but I think both are good. Your friends soon introduced you to the rebellious belly of Norvik. As a teenager, you spent years spreading chaos, and worse, dwarf propaganda. Uthgard recruit. After your arrest, there wasn't much arguing about it. 3 grueling years in training, drilled on the city code and virtues, but you survived. You really only ever prayed for that one thing during those lonely years, but the gods did not answer, so you learned to manage as always. Oh. Acolyte. Your knack for scribing got you a promotion to the clerical duties. Picked out of the ranks, you quickly showed deep devotion to your divine city. Tower apprentice. Joining the towers is an honor bestowed upon you. It is also a terrible challenge, even for you. Who'd have thought lectures were so draining? I think I'm gonna use this one because it seems the most like what happened to me, but we'll put a pin in that. For the first time in your life, you were a natural. You've always known a few cantrips, but real magic was something else. It was power. Palace Pawn. As a rising talent, you often found yourself amidst the politicking of superiors despite your best efforts. It never ended well for you. This one might also work. There's something wrong. Praying to a dead god whose whispers linger in the air, slowly fading. You were isolated among your peers. Esoteric. You spent most nights... How many are there? You spent most nights seeking esoterical insight. A lonely life. Your findings were unwanted by those in charge, yet you did not stop ever. Disillusionment. A city whose ideals not upheld. With ideals not upheld. One day you chose a side, the emerging democracy. You wrote day and night for change and glory. How do you write like you're running out of time? Abject apostate. No one likes you. When you were demoted for dereliction, no one spoke up against it. But it's fine. You'll be fine. After all, you're used to it. And then this is the start. I think the best one is this one. All right. We finally made it through after, I think, 20 minutes of going through everything. Good work, everyone. 5 days until the first ever election. Oh my gosh, guys, we're getting elected. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. A weak cleric among his peers, but also thick as a brick, ready to face death itself. Wait, I don't want to die. Complete your quests in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices. I love this game! I'm gonna make so many bad choices! The campaign will take you from level 1 to 6. We'll play for about 5 to 8 sessions. It's been a journey to put this together. I hope you have a good time. But only 8 strength, just avoid going solo in the dungeon. He's judging my stats already! Oh, I got Speak with Dead. Wait. This is just the D&D spell. Wait. Okay. I didn't realize it was actual D&D. Hello? Oh. Truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Success. Ron. Your name is Ron. Ron. That doesn't sound right. No. No one calls you by your name. What? You're often referred to as cleric. So my name is Ron Hemlin. Factually correct. You answer. Another question is stated in the dark. What is your occupation? Success. You are dead. Okay. Dead? How can you be dead? You're thinking, aren't you? Dead does not mean gone. What are you, a freaking poet? What's an occupation in this context? Didn't you have a job? Something really important? Success. Your class. Tell the voice about your class. Well, what class am I? Lower class. You are a great spellcaster who will rule the world one day. I'm a freaking wizard! Gods be hecked you are. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? We need to find out who blew up the tea shop. The Goblin Chieftain. She needs you. A tea shop exploded? Unfortunately, yes. Good thing my sister's not here. I don't have any strong opinions on tea shops. In fact, I never think of them at all. Do not lie to yourself. Why am I getting called out? You may ruminate further on tea shops at a later date. There's a question to be answered. Your goal is... Well, why am I asking all these questions? No clue, but you should keep them talking. To fight the Goblin Chieftain. You know it to be true. No reply, no feedback. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. If you care for your fellow, vote for the Asgalis. It is the duty of the powerful to lead. That is you, no one else. The Free Striders, I guess? Then again, you're no revolutionary. Things just move way too fast these days. Elections are ridiculous. It hides in the back of your skull, a fact that you were bound to be a nationalist. And it frightens you, the pressure. I don't know any of these words. It doesn't matter, just say whatever you think will be the most useful. Which is, just say you're apolitical. Let's see. What kind of person do I want to play? Because it's very easy to just, like, do whatever I think would be the best option, but I think it's funnier to just be a character. I think this cleric is not very aware of how people see them and has a big ego in some regards. But they're able to pick up on cues and they can kind of figure out things, but they're not good at explaining themselves. So they think, actually, that I should be in charge as a God King Wizard Lord. Once we base our worth on knowledge and ability, it shall come again. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Drowning in the river. Same way you lived, unable to step out of the uniform. Not for 1 second. Ooh. I fell into divinity. She took me whole. I died when he died. I like that answer. I want to know who he is. Is it me? Yay, Christopher Bodegaard! I don't know how to say the A, I'm sorry. Ooh. That's gorgeous. Thank you for your hard work, Oscar Westberg. And everyone else. They only had 2 programmers? Holy cow. I think that pocket watch was one of the options for a background, right? Ooh. What a start. That's cool. I feel like I shouldn't be on screen right now. I feel like everything that's on my overlay is kind of taking away from how good this looks right now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove these 2. Oh. Day 1. A fresh start. Get up. Your body aches. It's stiff, as if you've slept for days. I have 4 HP out of 10. Ready for the quest to continue. Look around. Circular stone chamber, a storage for apples and corpses. Why are we storing apples and corpses? A house of the dead, your home. Those pile of apples. Is it Tolstad? Sprawling island fortress in one of 5 districts in the city. It sits in the middle of River Torna. Home of yours pillar, a sprawling tunnel network, and water lane. Your greatest trade hub in Ascani, you are on Tolstad. Water lane is the largest trade port in Norvik, located in a massive tunnel piercing the center of Tolstad. It is a so-called marvel of dwarven engineering. It's the reason so many people commute to Tolstad over the many bridges. Considered as one of the great crafted wonders of the world. Norvik is your home city, founded by your god in the wake of the Coast War. It's built upon several layers of ancient ruins. Where's my stuff? Your hands dart around your pouch and uniform. You take a deep breath. Be calm. No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed. Your legs shake. Tears begin to form. Oh! Deep breaths. Your belongings are surely here somewhere. Wait, what about my quest? I got a hit point for thinking about my quest. Quest! Do I remember everything? Yes, everything is off, but your memory is intact. You remember your quest was given yesterday. Remember the tea shop? Yep, the tea shop that blew up. It'll be a tough one. Might take days. Success. A chance for redemption. What did I do? Insubordination. Inconstancy. Light apostasy. I gained experience for thinking about it. So it's just a job? I've done that before. You haven't. Rogue sorcery was not your main subject, but yes, you've read a lot about these types of fiery events. A quest? I like those. Good attitude. There's always more around the corner, so look out. Don't want to miss any. How much time do I have? Till the next election. Duh. Which is in 5 days. Time only advances when you make new choices in dialogue. So, to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. More or less. But you got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. Can I think about this first? Time is limited. It's just a lot to... Oh, no! Did I get that for thinking too hard? I'm literally about to die again. The weight of the Earthguard uniform, a dull pain takes hold. You require healing. I'm so very confused. Your mind is ungodly powerful. Get yourself together. One step at a time. Apple? I'm going to behold the apple. Looks better than the ones in the pile. Can I take the apple? Thank you. Oh, can I... thank you. Apple. What's this? This isn't yours, is it? Take it? The cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your gloves. It is light blue and tattered. And it was once yours. Please don't. The thing's disgusting. It's heavy. Filthy liquid falls to the floor of the stony chamber. It smells of salt water. It is still quite wet. Should I wear it? No. I mean, but I'm not a rogue. Sorry, the words "I'm not a rogue" is not in your vocabulary, actually. Please rephrase. Well, then I guess I am a rogue? That doesn't sound like the kind of thing a good rogue would say. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside into the extra-dimensional space. With a satisfying slurp. I love my pouch of holding. Yes, you are very lucky. There are like 1 million crowns on the market. Norvikian crown. Official currency of Norvik suffered heavy inflation during the years after Earth's passing. Earth is my god. After Earth's passing, a meal is somewhere between 5 to 20 crowns. A cheap month's rent is 100 crowns. Oh my gosh, this is great. The spellbook is 50 crowns. An average salary outside the city is up to 300. Average salary inside the city is up to 500. This kind of magic item can go upwards of 10,000 crowns. It is not yours, though. It's the city's. Aw, man. You can't just use it for anything. Equipping items temporarily alters your scores. Alright. Oh my gosh, I have a twee! Election week. Ah, and you can see where things are connected. You've said one single time that you are a wizard, which you are. Despite the getup, your true talent lies within the arcane. Obviously. Or you've made it clear one single time now you're a rogue, and nobody can stop you from being the coolest sneaker on Tolstad. Okay, this is something that Disco Elysium did as well, where you'd have different thoughts, and it would fill out this tree. And I think once you've sort of fulfilled your thoughts on it, you get different stat effects. Apple! Okay. +1 dexterity, -1 charisma. Nothing. Who, what are the charisma and so on? Yeah! So this is something that Disco Elysium does as well, where you kind of have different aspects of yourself that speak to you in your head. I would guess that these are not the only things that are going to speak to me later, because in Disco Elysium, you can have a lot of voices speaking to you at once that aren't exactly the stats in your head. Each one is supposed to sort of give you an opinion or like a sort of viewpoint, and you have to pick which one you actually agree with, if that makes sense. So I could decide to just really fully lean into every single thought everything says in my head, but that would make me a very conflicted character and very confused. It would also be really funny. I'm sorry. Stare at a blue rag. Also, there's gonna be an ad in about 30 seconds. Because this is so story heavy, I will not advance without you guys. I will wait, but that means we're gonna be chatting in the meantime, so don't worry about missing anything. But don't also think I'm just gonna leave. I'm not leaving you guys, I promise. Let me finish this one out really quick, though. Sir, you can't sleep down here. No response. Sir, please don't ignore me. Stop this idiotic behavior. If you wish to commune with the corpse in any meaningful way, I suggest speak with dead. Yep. No breathing. Oh. Oh, he's dead. Duh. A true statement. Recently deceased. Check under the rag. Underneath you find the cold corpse of a human. Tall and beautiful, like yourself. Known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. The coast, also known as Yours Realm. It is a strip of lands divided into 8 bands. The further inland you go, the closer you get to the infinite waste. It's theorized to be a ring or a half-sphere due to the bend of the horizon. Oh my gosh, just like real life. Thinning blonde hair, unkempt facial hair. Mid-40s, factory worker, Ascani blood. One of 8 bands along the coast. His complexion shows nearly no decay, most likely under the effects of a preserving spell. His sons miss him and despise him. Okay. Examine... I'm good with corpses, right? I'm a cleric? What do you mean? Like, I've been trained to handle them, right? You do not have the training to handle them, no. But of course, you do have the skills to draw basic conclusions, so go ahead. A hero is not... I'm not a really hero. I've mostly dealt with paper... Well... I'm a master of corpsecraft. Perhaps one day. Ah, and it lowered the DC because it's something that I'm very confident about, I think. Well, it says be careful, you don't know what you're doing. Shouldn't that make the DC higher? Oh well. Very first roll of the game. On a D20. Oh. Something strange here. We must look closer. Harsh scars cover the skin. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. Make sure to check the back as well. The moment you touch it, black veins appear over its skin. Feeling of impending doom comes over you, your stomach drops. Doom, the lair of a lich. An undead spellcaster of immense power, created and sustained by consuming the souls of mortals. They're capable of eternal life and terrifying esoteric might. Ah, so esoteric is magic. Followed by a wave of pain. I am dead. I did not die. Followed by a wave of pain. Necrotic energies let go of the corpse. The moment you let go, the pain subsides. The dark marks on its skin disappear as quickly as they showed up. What a horrific spell. This corpse is cursed by something wicked beyond your powers. You slowly cover the corpse up once more. Keep an eye out. What kind of magic was that? It appears like a gentle repose. Guess would be an advanced animation ritual. Whatever it is, do not touch it again. It's okay to loot it, right? Not like the guy will complain. Grave robbing is frowned upon by some, even in the enlightened times. Either way, you will not get in any trouble. No one will know. Who was this guy? Hands are callous. He's built like a sarcophagus. I've never heard that phrasing before. Why is he here? It's a morgue. A lich house. Oh, it's just a mortuary. They're known to be heavily guarded. Kept on cooling in places like this before cremation or burials. Well, good thing the people in the Twitch ad will not see how horribly that interaction just went. I mean, what? Oh my gosh, hi, welcome back from Twitch ads. I hope you had fun. What was your favorite Twitch ad? You didn't miss anything, I promise. Let's behold this. A vase of leaves. What's in the vase of leaves? Oh, incense. Oh my gosh, thank you. What's this? The runes fill your senses as you approach. Oh! There's a zombie over there, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that, sir. Or Ron? Was our name Ron? I forget. The color is faded. This monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. Yeah, nothing bad happened at all. It's an insult to and all of its people. Are these rare? No, you'll find shrines like this all over Norvik. You're very much aware that this is not the worst you'll see. You'll have to fight hard to keep Earth's dream afloat. The city is lost, but it is not yet lost. Give me a headache. Politics is exhausting. Leave them be. Embarrassing. Well, these old things are still around. A remnant of blindness and decay. Can I pray here? To what exactly? To Earth, of course. There are many gods listening to our prayers, always. I need to pray to Earth. You may pray as you wish. There's an internal element to it that is underappreciated. You feel small. What other gods are there? Many. You know a few. So I know Earth, which is mine. Earth is dead. Dead gods do not speak. You devoted your life to follow in his footsteps. To die? Tokig the Gambler, a trickster, the type of god only famous for his ridiculous ploys. Love him. Often seen as a Sibley goblin myth. Praying to Tokig would, if you, for some reason, would get a response, only result in the exact opposite of whatever you wanted. What about the last titan? First of many, a beast of yore. A term for the creatures invented by yore during the Gate era. Term for all the extremely old and ancient creatures across the coast. Volba was that of the hunt. Behemoths who raged across the coast. They're not actually gods, are they? No, not gods, technically. It's complicated. These are the common divine avatars known to the various folks of Norvik. Long ago, the true outsider gods invaded Yor's realm. When the gates shut, their divine essence awakened walking gods along the coast. Whispers of Providence. A ruse played by powers in the beyond. Ridiculous. Okay. Can I heal here? Not precisely. The gods do not usually grant divine interventions for minor injuries. Do you think they care? If you want healing, you have to do it yourself. With the power channeled through Earth? Yes. Come on, is it really channeled? The guy's dead. Faded. Gone. What spells can I prepare? I can prepare Cure Wounds! I have no cantrips. Oh wait, I wanna... Behold. I'm going to attempt to heal. Yeah! Yeah! I'm a good cleric, guys. I've always was meant to be a cleric. It's my favorite D&D class. This game's too easy. You focus your mind on Earth's symbol, his red eye. And you remember. Watch upon me, Earth, shepherd of his folk. You're filled with the spirit of nostalgia and power. Let me pick up the burden. Lend me your strength. You feel reinvigorated. This is a prayer of healing. Yay! I learned a spell, I think. Sadly, you were unable to cast second level spells at this time. But it won't be long until you will be. Pray. Staring at the chiseled monument, you focus your mind. You're a gifted thanks. Take a deep breath and begin your prayer. And... tranquility. Oh. The tea shop. You let your mind go through the basics of what you know. Tea shop was destroyed in the middle of the day. Minor injuries were reported. Your goal is to enter the tea shop and investigate it properly. That's it. The first election. Your vote won't matter. Your vote will be the most important of all. Ask those around you what they will vote for, and you might find your own voice along the way. Identity is not easy. It's everything from faction to home life to street. What you choose might be the first step. Choose wisely. Can I return here? You are the only one who is always there. No one ever answers your prayer. Well, I feel like someone answered my prayer considering I got a prayer of healing off. I'm good. Let's go. Behold. Divine scripture where it does not belong. I will take... Shield of Faith. Oh my gosh. Engage with the apples. You stare at a pile of apples. Apples are good for you. These apples are not in pristine condition. Not my apples. The only apple farm in Norvik would be the Goblin Garden. These apples are property of the HBWT. Should these be stored alongside corpses? No, it is a health hazard. Of course not, it's nasty. Something tells you that no, they should not. Stream frozen? Uh-oh. Let me double check. Let me see. Is stream exploding? It looks good on my end. Is it okay on YouTube side? Is my stream still moving? Refresh? It looks okay on Twitch to me. What about YouTube? YouTube looks okay, I think. Yeah. Doing good? Okay. Perfect. Could I eat my way through this pile? No, I don't want to think about that. What a behold. Okay. Behold! A very important piece of paper. Behold! This one looks good. Okay. Great amount of apples. Okay. Nothing else over here. Hello? A guy. He looks indecisive. I could pickpocket him. You approach a shambling man by the apple pile. He does not acknowledge your presence. He is unaware of you. Stare at him. Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. What is your name, sir? He does not even turn to look at you. Why is this man not listening? This is a reanimated corpse. What is he doing? The zombie is attempting to clear a path through the apple pile. Should I defeat the zombie? That'd be pretty scary. You should probably speak with the owner first. Okay. I feel like I wasn't supposed to be able to get past him, but let's not think about that. Basket of apples, imported goods. An almost empty box, except for a stale treat in a pouch. I'm not gonna steal this. I was just taking a look. I might take this, though. Standard issue Earthguard blade. Oh, it's broken? Never mind. Glow glass, very common magic item. Approach a crate full of sand. Does it sound like I need the hydrate? Thank you. I was just thinking about that. Crate is filled to the brim. It's just sand. I don't think I want to touch the sand. I have many places I can go right now. I think I should wait. Let's go back. Can I not take this very important piece of paper that said it was very important? Trifle? Voting card -1 intelligence. Thanks. Behold, spiral staircase. Let's head up. You may equip 1 spellbook. Good morning, cleric. Viskin's lair. Hello. I can't read that. Intellect, behold. Hello. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms. Busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. A great perch. These are official documents of the city. That is the Great Perch of Norvik. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. Death. This is death. I'm Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there's anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. Servant of a god, deeply devoted and spiritually connected. He smiles at you. Dimly lit and damp, a musky stench lingers in the air. You see books and flasks and stone altars around the circular chambers. These stone tables were once modular altars used in some advanced ritual. Did you save my life? Your life is your own. You owe me nothing. However, I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. Can you tell me everything? Of course, it must be confusing. To tell you the truth, some fishermen brought you here last night. They caught you in their net and took you for a corpse. You were. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. Prime condition? You're always in your prime condition. Wait, how did you end up in the river? He won't know. Who are these fishermen? River guilders. They did not look like poachers. find them, they hold the truth. He ponders your question. I did not ask for names, sorry to say. But perhaps Water Lane? That's just a guess. Either that or the local tavern. I hope you find them. So I'm definitely alive. The pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes, I believe you are. Live once dead. Figure out what's wrong about this guy. I don't think I can hit this DC right now, but thank you for asking. There's a zombie in your basement. Oh, how quaint. No, a dead abomination right below. He's a little slow in some regards. I understand. We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. However, I will have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. Oh, so it's all a misunderstanding then. Good. It kept moving apples down there. Oh, the apples. Fascinating behavior. He does not appear very fascinated. You don't seem very alarmed about this. A stray undead creature will cause no trouble here. Gives you a rare smile and turns to the kobold by the stairs. Isn't that right, Oost? Yes, master! Glad to have that cleared up. Of course, cleric. Anything for the city. You called me cleric. I did, yes. I am... what gave it away? He stops for a second and glares at you. A heavily armored man in Earthguard colors, with a prayer book on his hip. Thoughts land on the page of spells you've meticulously worked on for years. The book is not in your possession right now, but it must be near if the pale man has seen you with it. I am indeed the cleric. Good for you. Though I'd love to ask, what type of cleric are you? Type? Yes, if you're a clergyman, you might run a congregation for a local religion or deity. Then there are clerics of the bureaucratic variety, city officials speaking for the religious state. You, however, must be an arcane cleric. No, I'm the chosen one. The pale man stops and ponders your response. Chosen for what? To rule. Interesting. You will surely be a wise despot in these trying times. Good luck with that. So, what do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. If he knows more than you, it'd be useful to listen. Can you explain the very basics of spellcasting? Oh, I mean, of course. Embarrassing. As a wizard, you memorize your spells before casting them. As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spells during prayer at a shrine. There's one downstairs by the apples. Can you teach me magic? A slight smirk creeps upon his face. I sadly don't have time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I can make time if you're interested. Great knowledge awaits. Until then, you are free to browse my collection, he says, glancing at the many books along the western wall. And of course, here. A copy of Charm Person. It will surely be useful to you. The towers teach it only to higher tier spellcasters usually, despite its first level. The home base of the Order of Arcane Clerics. Nobody calls it that, nerd. It's a great shortcut to charming people. Though you gotta be careful with the fallout. If you care about such things. Sorry. I was eating some food that makes it a little harder to speak. I did not realize that peanuts would cause my mouth to be so dry. Let me drink more water. Temple of Earth, just up the stairs. Also one on Western Lane. How do I get more spells? 2 ways. You can spend time learning them, drafting pages out of the palace archives. Or the Great Library of the Towers, since you obviously would have some access to that. However, I don't believe you have time for either of those options. So I was just the other route. Spell scrolls. Right, scrolls with spells on them. Indeed. Now, Tolstad is filled with all kinds of strange caches, so you'll probably encounter more just by looking around. If you get your hands on a scroll, then just memorize it. Cantrips or spells, doesn't matter. I'm sure you're talented enough to memorize them on the spot. I am! If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servant Erst. Sounds like good practice. Can I try casting on you? He stares at you. Waste of a spell slot, I'm afraid. You believe him. Danger. He's probably wearing something that would bounce it back at me. I don't know where to go. Your shaky voice makes you sound positively fortvlad. A dwarvish word meaning desperation, anguish, hysteria brought on from mental pain. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name. She's down in the Goblin Garden. Of course you've heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous. She leads one of the 3 goblin tribes. Okay. They call her the Dragon of Tolstad. I'm not afraid of some goblin woman. Stares at you for quite some time. I will offer you some advice, cleric. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. I would even go so far as to call her de facto lawkeeper here on this island fortress. Wait, this is part of the job? Talking with some petty goblin queen? You may find her the southern tip of Tolstad, the pale man says, and keeps scribbling on his papers in front of you. I wish I could roll this. He's resistant to your spells. So the DC is 28. The max I could get is a nat 20 plus 3. No, I'm good. Before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings. I'm off to quest. Unnatural. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. Good luck on your quest. His words burn a hole in your heart. What does that mean? Anyway. Mushrooms! I'm gonna trifle through these mushrooms. Thanks. Hope he doesn't mind. Red Eye of Earth. Jor left his mark across the bands. Another... Behold! Your fate. Can I go a little bit faster? There we go. Stone slabs are designed to slide along the iron beams. Oh. Is that my book? Ruined prayer book -3 intelligence. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched in salt water. It's absolutely and completely ruined. It's only a few pages of the soggy brackenish papyrus paper are readable. They appear to contain some type of undecipherable symbols. A Scani writing of the most basic kind. Wait. Oh no. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. No, no, no! This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing. It's ruined. That'll cost a fortune. Aw, man. Travel incense. I'll take that. Thank you. Thick tome. I'm going to speak to the book. Hello, book. Are you good? Are you good down there? Yeah? Okay. You flip the tome open. There are fine and handwritten letters scattered across. They're in Old Draconian Demoranian. De verbis Draconum ars occulta. The author's name appears to be Divinori. Old Draconic? Humans served them faithfully for centuries. Oh! No. Right, I need to get my hands on Copperhead languages. You do. It's highly annoying that you seem to have lost your memorization. Find a spell scroll. Maybe you could find it somewhere. It's fairly common. Oh. I don't want to trifle through it. I just want to read it. Esoteric geometry. You know this already. Oh, more instance. Thank you. You may no cause trouble. Behold. Erst. Oh, I don't want to trifle. No, don't trifle. Don't do that. Wiggling his little clawed feet, the kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Master say you behave. You're adorable. The kobold glares at you. Go back. Your eyes meet each other still, ever vigilant. The kobold does not move. Yep, you're staring at each other. Eyes meet eyes. You're looking at a kobold's yellow eyes. Looking really hard. Lean in close to the kobold's stern gaze. Intimidation factor is insane. Kobold meets your gaze and keeps meeting it. I don't think I'm getting anything more out of this. Fair. I have some questions. You are a kobold. Not question. Next. Try to save the question. You bite your tongue. Oh, no! Oh my gosh, that's so much health. The taste of blood fills your mouth. The pain changes your brain chemistry. Oh god, it happened again! Use this to your advantage. Intimidate him with your life's liquid. Spit out blood. What do you... The goblin mutters as he watches you splatter fresh blood and saliva all over the floor. Point at it and say, that's what you get. Cleric is... What is... He is baffled. Your actions have truly made a mark upon his dark soul. Your inexplicably perceived bloody smile is sure to cause havoc. The kobold stares at you. You wipe the remaining blood off. Is where that came from. Where were you when the tea incident occurred? Incident. Tea shop blew up. Boom. Did you boom it? The kobold makes a cackling noise. I wish. Tea shop explosion would be fun to set up. When it happened, I was on Water Lane on mission. What are you doing on Water Lane? Milk. Doing milk? Deliver. You deliver milk? Yes. Side hustle. Kobolds don't even drink milk. I want to know more. Ask questions about the milk. This milk situation is intense. Where does the milk come from? Cows. And where do you get the cow milk? Market. Who buys the milk? Human. Water Lane humans. They pay many for fresh milk before dawn. Before dawn? Oh yeah, I guess that would be the case. It pays. Who produces the milk? They're draconic in nature. They lay eggs. Do you like milk? No. You've acclimatized your gut to the unnatural consumption of another species' milk, like an enormous babe clinging to its mother's teat. I also don't like milk. I'm so good at saying I don't like milk. Your lips. You smirk, a confident laugh escaping your lips. You then turn towards the ceiling, smiling. I also don't like milk. Your comment has made a dent upon the world. This is why they should all follow you, for you are a worthy leader. With awe in his yellow expression. Can I have some milk? No. Valiant effort. I'm milk curious now. You probably shouldn't look too deeply into this. I'm good. I've done enough talking to this man. Let's see. I want to head back down here, I think. Good job. Thank you. I work really hard on spilling my blood out in front of everyone. You guys just don't really see it on camera that often. That's just how it is being a hero, I guess. I'm gonna trifle this. Just so I have a weapon. Take that. Because we're going into the earth, I'm going to grab that. Not going to use that. Need to bring this to a polling place. Examine. You pick up the surprisingly thick piece of paper with a shaking hand. This is your future. The card is slightly torn and has clearly been drenched at some point. It says Roost Court, meaning voting card. Election week, 5 days remain. How's this thing work? You pick it up, blah blah. Useless. We never had one of those before. Neat. Very neat. Finally, your voice will be heard, along with every other idiot in Norvik. What's the list of parties? Norvik, Freestrider. Finally, the last box doesn't say anything. This is where you can input whatever you want, or just leave it empty for a no vote. Are these all the parties? No. There are about a dozen other large parties in Norvik. Most have been subsumed over the last few years, such as the Civic League of Progressives, the Torch Union, Order of the Scales, Hedonist Party, and the various guild parties. The Agarians and Arcanists are the only ones who have not joined a larger party. Alright, let me scroll through these really quickly. Well, let me go back and read them. Interesting. Alright. What's this game called? It is Esoteric Ebb. I should probably put that in the title. You're so right. Let me fix that. Esoteric Ebb. There you go. Enter. It's locked. I cannot trifle either. Yeah. It's locked. I don't know how a staircase is locked, but sure. I would like to speak to this creature. Are you a member of the undead? I found this voting card. Can I save? Create a new save file. I would like to attack this creature. Yes, deal with the foul creature. Encounters are turn-based conflicts where each participant takes turns in rolling dice and taking actions. Initiative. Looking good, guys. How are you slower than a zombie? The slow zombie just stands there. No, he's reacting. It's just taking some time. Your turn. Show him no mercy. Keep your composure. Composure. Wait and see. Nat 20? You take a deep breath. Staring at the zombie's every move, you stay put. The zombie is hostile. His neck snaps around, the withered face now facing yours. He bit me! Exhaustion increased. The pain is temporary. Okay, the zombie's off the hook. You didn't really do anything to freak him off, did you? Must be apprehended before he causes damage. Does that include you? Grab him. Get his, switch gears. Try to manipulate him. Well, that works. It's a hollow animated corpse. He's magically bound to listen to orders, so, I'll try giving him orders. Mixture de-stress. This ends now. Again, the zombie steps its mouth. Can I just keep doing this? How many levels of exhaustion can I take? Your final chance. Finish this with a sucker punch. You can still take control. Pretend you're the master. Serve me, abomination! Stares at you. The erratic movements replaced with an ominous stillness. I've got its attention now. Hit it again with an order. I order you to, knock yourself out. Zombie stares at you in silence for a few seconds. Then it punches itself in the face. You stare at the now unmoving creature. I did it! Let's go loot the zombie! Oh, a wisdom tooth. Thank you. I'm gonna equip that now. I think this is important to have on my person. Can I examine this? Oh, that's not what I want to do. I could examine this. I guess not this. Well, I'm gonna go pray now. God, I just did something really dumb. Nothing? Okay, let's go. Let's leave. Well, I think my first combat went pretty well. What do you guys think? Do you think I did a good job? Hey, I don't want to trifle you. Let's talk. What's weird about you? I don't think I want to do this, actually. Never mind. Let's leave. I kind of actually want to try and get that roll, but I want to improve my scores first, and maybe sleep. I should maybe remove this now that there are people here. Hello. Around the amphitheater's scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind carrying a bright green flag. The banner of Asgall the Fool. One of the dwarves stands to face you with furrowed brow. He appears to be in a staring contest with the orc on the other side of the theater. Oi, Mr. City Man, he calls out as you approach. We made it clear already, we're not moving, not one bit. He shoots you a poo-poo eating grin. That's no way to greet thee, cleric of Norvik. Oh, is that so? Guess I was supposed to grovel. No need, I'm leaving. Thought so. Nothing illegal going on here, nothing at all. He's always saying that because he's had to defend himself quite a lot lately. Great, I was worried there for a second. He looks you up and down. Yeah, okay, great. Very great. Now, who are you? Name's Alphars of Ban Embers, foreman in the Aja blah blah blah. He's done more good than all of you Earthguard combined. A true speaker for Asgall. Oh, you're a celebrity? Simi exaggerates. He gives the older dwarf the stink eye. I'm also not in any way proud of my heritage. Nobility is just a poisonous hierarchy. Typical talking points. He grins. I just wanted to make myself clear. Don't mention the whole noble thing. It'll just make him mad. Unless you want that. You boys setting up a play? A play? We're holding a rally for the cause this evening. Workers across Toldsaw will gather to hear the words of Asgal. Turns around to the orc. And no one's gonna stop it. Hello. Sorry. You hear laughter coming from across the theater. Papers, Alphas! He grumbles and turns back to you. So, what do you want? You seem a little stressed. Nah, you don't say. So, morning comes, I get the lads together, and when we arrive, that accursed woman is standing there. The dwarf shudders. She starts complaining. He reaches for something in his pocket and takes some documents. We show her the papers. And the papers are no good, she says. Ugh. Real convenient, I say. No, there's nothing wrong with these papers. We are in our rights to speak out against tyrants and burghers. They are. Bureaucracy. Check the papers. Surely the dwarves have screwed up somewhere. So she's wrong about these documents. Of course she is. She's a liar, that one. A filthy liar. No, that's me. Maybe not the liar, or the filthy part. Alphonse nods and grunts. Terrible liar. Can't even get the words out. He knows she's right about the documents, but doesn't want to admit it. Isn't it a bit macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue? Morgue? Self glances over to the Lich House. I thought I was a dentist. Fair assessment. What? No matter, the Asgal movement is not afraid of death. Big words, Alphas! Dwarf grits his teeth. So, what's the rally about? Guilds. For decades, there's been collective bargaining between Norvikian workers and the city guilds. Say what you want about Earth, but he kept a tight leash on the upper class of this city. Blessed be his name. Yeah, but look, it ain't the same since his death. Free striders have burrowed into every darn power structure, from paper boys to bookbinders. In less than a dozen years, salaries have stagnated and prices have gone up. They said free striderism would make the city rich. I say it makes the people poor. We need change. So you're here to convince a bunch of Tolstad workers to vote for the Asgalis party. More or less, yeah. But it's also about the spirit of community. Together we can fight against the purchasers of our labor. Alone, we are as brittle as a twig in the older dwarf pipes up. A twig in the wind? No, that's not good. No, not good enough. How about as brittle as a boar with rabies? That's good, right? He shakes his head. No, that's not sensical. Anyway, the rally will be a success. We just need to get rid of that orc. So we can call out to all the workers of this magnificent city, he exclaims, as if there was a crowd around him. Vote! Vote with your gut, with your manhood at stake. You too, Mr. City Man. Can I see the papers? Why? Construct an argument as to why you should get the papers. If only I didn't, take 2 levels of exhaustion. Surely I could have made it. Actually, I would have made it. This idiot won't listen to reason. He's beneath you. Just say anything. I want to see you spreading the right. That'd be us, Mr. City Man. Come on. I want it so much. Excuse me, what? So much. I'd help so bad. You think I trust the city? Ugh, go away. Never mind. Okay, good luck fighting tyrants. No one ever lets me do anything or see anything. It's not fair. Man. Why am I getting pinged? Oh. I'm good. Let's see what else we have. I also want to see this very, very nice orc lady, please, whenever I get a chance. Men at work. Esoteric effect in place here, stopping rainwater. Where are you? There you are. Hello. Behold, something is inside the old vase. Hello! Agent Vera. Hello. On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for someone. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert powers in other ways as well. What does that mean, Charisma? What do you mean by that? You spot the merchant's mark on her jacket sleeve, a heart with the initials of the Norvikian Freestrider Regiment. The new way! People in the east have overthrown the old wizards and gods. For years, the revolution has slowly creeped into the city. Now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. What's this? Not often we get Earthguard around here. She presents her palm to you. Vera is my name. I'm second in command, guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Make sure she knows you were a cleric. The showing of the palm is a casual cultural greeting and reads, do not grab her hand. That's not what that is. I'm the cleric, actually. Apologies, not Earthguard. Cleric. I assume the term was interchangeable. But I suppose you're not all esoterically attuned. Not all Earthguard are spellcasters. Not all clerics are Earthguard, but all clerics are spellcasters. She accepts your annoying correction with a smile. Probably means she sees you as no threat at all. A mere puppy. She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say anything. I'd like to know more about you. Little old me, I'm an open book. Where are you from? She doesn't answer you first. Instead, she looks away for a moment and smirks. She's thinking of messing with you. You mean because I'm an orc, I can't be Norvikian? She says, looking at a certain expression. I didn't mean it like that. I know, don't worry about it. I'm from Blood City Bay. I ran with the war bands when I was a girl. The most populated city along the coast, built along the corpse of Gorgonian the Great and Terrible. Took me all around the coast, she explains, far from the cursed plains of Fell Tire. We were hired during the Third Revolutionary War and reads. When it was over, I stayed behind. As she speaks, you see her eyes glimmer. Those were the days. You are a strong and physically imposing woman. Attempt to flirt. Guys, can I flirt with her? Is that okay? Can I flirt with the pretty orc lady? I would really like to flirt with the pretty orc lady if that's okay. Is that okay? I really is that, can I I'm gonna She covers her mouth and tusks with a hand. She's trying not to laugh. You got one shot. She's bedazzled by your confidence. Don't screw this up. Do it. Climb that mountain. This is bad. Tell her she has nice tusks. Bet you can carry me around like a straw doll. Few men get that privilege. She's desperately trying not to laugh. Heart racing. But like Santa, you get another shot. Warning, this could end badly. Please. No! Your mind is blank. Literally. There's nothing that comes to mind apart from the base desires of the aspect of your psyche we don't talk about. I suppose it's time to let it rip. Just go wild. I don't care. There's nothing that can be done anyway. Lost cause. Bottoms up. Please. Slowly you sink down to the ground, begging. You push your iron face against the stone walkway. You mean it with your entire body. You're pleading. You are pathetic. I took damage from that. This doesn't feel good. Vera looks at you with mouth agape, clearly unsure how to handle this. You've left me speechless. Well, done. Not often that happens. Now that we're done with that, do you have anything else to ask at all? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Guys, I flopped. I flopped again. I can't keep doing this. I just wanted one orc woman to look at me. I'm sorry. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm not sure why you decided that specific moment. I just wanted an orc to love me. Okay, I give up. Okay. I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm normal again. 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 I'm normal. That was a win. Maybe. She wasn't turned off. I think. So you work for the Free Striders? I don't work for the Revolution. It's just the Revolution. I work for the Ascani Reeds Trading Company. We promote the Free Strider ideals in Ascon. Currently, we focus on making sure the election process goes smoothly, along with other economic concerns. I enjoy working for them very much. Perhaps not so much on slow days like this, but alas. I like the election, but you're going to lose. Sorry, I don't really know any of this. You see, I'm apolitics. Thank you for bringing free striders. I like the election, but you're gonna lose. And any decent free strider would be happy with the outcome. It's about the process, not the outcome. I like her. I really like her. I can't believe I fumbled that. Not to pry, but if you're not... But if not free strider, what are you voting in the election? It's only a few days still. I would vote for myself if I was given the option, but I guess, I'm apolitical. Sad to hear, but that's also within your rights, of course. She finds you terribly boring. I just keep flopping. I'm never gonna find love at this rate. Okay. I'll be honest. This is one of the reasons I took this job. Speaking with individuals such as yourself, hearing what they have to say. So thank you for that. She's being genuine. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't want to ask about you being an orc because that's kind of racist, but Oh, silly me, talk about myself all the time. I don't even, I just kind of already failed, so I might as well just go the whole 9 yards. I am your savior. Oh my, such a night. Yeah. She gives off a short laugh. Anyway. Let's deal with the dwarves. Complicated as anything. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly, and they won't let me take a look at the document. Not frustrating at all, she says. She just telegraphs her sarcasm heavily. This is useful when communicating with slower individuals. I spoke with Alphaz. Did you now? Don't get involved unless you really want to pick a side in the Free Starter's Gaullist conflict. Both these sides are useless and ignorant. I feel like this situation is complicated. I agree, but that does not change the outcome. We have to draw the line somewhere. Good diplomatic answer. I love it. Well, now I'm at actual crossroads, because I feel like they're allowed to speak. And, you know, I actually probably agree with the Asgalis. I mean, I think I agree with both. But I still want to hold on hope that I can still bag a baddie. So, the dwarves need to go. If you really want to do me a great favor, then feel free to drive them away yourself. I'll make these loiters go away. Stern and ominous, I like it. Stand your ground and your dwarf will budge, maybe. I'm gonna do that after I heal, I think. Because I think I cannot do anything else. I'm here on important business. For your business? Where's the goblin chieftain? Lady Sage leave just down these stairs. By moving your head to the side and using your eyes to look south, you see a garden of some sort. She busy? Sure hope so. Took us months to get in a room with her to discuss some renovations. If she's not busy, she's a massive B word. Dragon of Tolstad. My booty. She catches herself from releasing any more profane comments. Anything else? She looks annoyed now. What do you know about the tea shop? The tea shop that blew up, she says dramatically. Sounds like a magazine tale. That was a big bird. I heard it was an accident. Post mentioned it in passing. Minor mishap, I believe, was the official quote. So you weren't in the area? I was on the north wall. Side of an outsider. She calls it the north wall instead of just north wall. She looks inland. I did see the smoke. Was a clear day. If the match says it was an accident. I believe there's spellcasting involved. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? No. But actually, she says, holding out her hands. Yes. Interesting. I'll be honest, I assumed the city would just ignore it. But they sent you. Perhaps it was a secret? Should we have stoically avoided the question better? No. I want to be honest with her. I want her to love me for being honest. Why would the city never send anyone? Duh, because of the election, of course. Look, Tolstad is a highly volatile district with lots of extremist ties. I believe this tea shop acted as a sort of lightning rod. So when a place like that blows up, why would any faction spend resources investigating it? Especially when those resources could be spent on trying to win the terribly important election. Sound reasoning. What have you heard? Blew up, fireplace incident. Keep hearing the word. Term describe whenever anything queer happens, whether this cause would be regular spell casting or something more esoteric. Sure, you've noticed something you couldn't explain rationally, then that would be esoteric. I assumed you of all people would know what it is, considering she mimics casting a spell. I'm here now. If anything, you can usually find me down in our HQ on Water Lane. She smiles in a way that completely breaks down your defenses. Looking forward to seeing you there. Yeah, I am too. Dwarf, I need you to leave so the woman will like me more. About the rally. Spoke with Paige and Vera. Dwarf is pulsating with a sort of masculinity. This might be the start of a fight if you're lucky. I can't save right now. If you don't leave before sundown, you'll be fined and arrested. Pretty nobleman like you wouldn't want to get arrested. Oh yeah? Will you do the honors then? They find you ridiculous in your old school armor. No, but she'll get someone to do the job. You'll probably get a massive fine or jail. The boys start grumbling. Hey, what do you expect me to do, huh? These boys are counting on me. Show him why it's in his best interest to leave. Please. Thank you. Oh my good God, Earth, thank you. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy I could stop being sad. You search the possible things you could say to narrow it down. The dwarf is clearly in a sensitive situation. He needs to appear a strong leader and standing against a tyranny. The cause will be better off with you, a free man. You see thoughts starting to swirl behind the dwarf's dark eyes. He turns to his companions and raises a hand. Boys, we're leaving. Disgruntled as they are, none of them complain too much as they pack up their tools and grab their yellow banner. Before setting off, Alphaz gives you a stern look. You're a strange lad, but I see you're nothing like her. If you want to do some real good at Tolstad, then join us. Find us down on the crossing. He nods and walks away with the band of unhappy dwarves. Finally got rid of them. Phew! Let's go talk to Miss Ma'am again. I'll take that hammer, thank you. +1 constitution. Oh my gosh, thank you. What does this do? +2 strength, -1 wisdom. Ah, maybe I'm not a flop yet, guys. There might still be a chance. Hi. Hello. Oh, I don't want to trifle you. Please don't let me trifle. Okay. I have to say, with all due respect, well done. Right, the dwarves. Oh yes, I saw the whole thing. The whole thing? So that's how you handle them, by resolving it with a few kind words. Won't say that's not impressive on its own, human. I still have a shot, guys. I could still do this. Alphaz was... I said what I had to say. You know, no big deal. Fair enough, at least it's over now. You've done a great service to the Ascani Reeds Trading Company today. And on the topic of payment... Oh, I kind of want something else, but this works too, I guess. Hands you a pouch of silver coins. Thank you. She gives you a kind smile. Ah! May Earth smile upon you. And do visit our trading post down on Water Lane if you have time. I would love to see you there. I love you. I'm sorry? She pretends not to hear you. Stand up. Be ready. No, don't let this terrifically handsome woman know the truth. I said I love you. I love you. She laughs, wiping some sweat off her forehead. What? Bow before her quietly. The large woman makes an awkward chuckle. Her eyes dart away from you. So, I'll be going now. Her dismissal, it hurts. I'm about to die again. I'm at 3 levels of exhaustion. I love you. Oh yes, good luck you too, she mutters and walks away at a brisk pace. That went rather well. She didn't punch you. Now it's just you alone in the square. I still have a shot, guys. I think this is slowly getting to her. I think I can whittle her down. I think this is working. Hello. Broxo Pencilwing. Hello, Broxo. Can I speak to you? You raise your hands above the sky. Oh, it's cute. Above you sits a tiny red creature. His wings flutter faintly in the wind. The fiend throws a quick glance your way. He's annoyed. An evil creature. Beware. What you reading? Hello, I am from the local government. Hey, little guy, why aren't you at my shoulder? A sigh escapes the friend's maw. Fiend's maw, sorry. He slowly puts down the paper. Paper is actually a torn out page from a magazine. I paid my taxes. You can move on. He can always pay more. Well done, citizen. I'm proud of you. The fiend gives you a nod and almost turns back to his paper. Wait, he says, leaning to get a good look. Earthguard, cleric. Heck you doing here? Your presence is uncommon. You can go wherever you want. I'm not allowed on Tolstad? Oh, it's just a divine mission. Well, I won't get in your way. I, for one, am very happy for your presence. This place has gone downhill since the city let the goblins and freestriders run amok. We need some order in this place. So if you need any legal advice, just let me know. He gives you a tiny, sharp smirk. You should be aware of the fact that this is literally a devil. Are you a barrister? No, I have no legal position within the city. I'm just fairly knowledgeable in the magistrate code. So he works with city law, asking for details. What kind of work do you do? If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So what do you do? I do scribbling most days, got some connections within the palace, and believe me, whew, it's got me through some tough times. See, whenever some rich doo-doo head needs a legal draft in a hurry, who do they send for? The guy with the wings, that's who. He does paperwork, then he must be highly knowledgeable in law. Awfully drab. Always on call? For sure, but I get around quick. What are you voting for in the upcoming election? Who am I voting for? Same as you, the good guys. And that means the city, duh. Elites are quite literally feeding my trove at this point. You think I'd vote for someone to topple him? Voting in his self-interest as anyone reasonable would do. Interesting. I don't have a political opinion. I'm gonna vote. Wise choice. Let's on evil cackle. What a nice guy. Anyway, you want something else? What do you do in your spare time? Calligraphy. The art of writing and lettering. A hobby for women and weak men. Oh, and I do love me some reading. Getting access to the Darvovian library changed my life. Okay. Can you give me free legal advice? Oh, yes. I'll gladly assist a member of the Earthguard any day. Just ask. What about alignment? Ah, yes. The overrules of morality. Norvik does not moralize over alignment. Officially. Nor do any of the city-states across the coast. And, you know, being a devil, are you... You know. But why? Look, really, I'm no expert. If you want one of those, I suggest heading down to Waterlane. Scholar Appledent has an office there. Cackles and squints at you. Halfling's got one heck of a green lean if you catch my drift. So be careful not to catch any bad ideas from him, you hear? What does the law have to say on resurrections? That's one heck of a question. Higher tier resurrections aren't illegal. They're just not available anymore. There are a handful of known divine resurrection spells. Since the death of Earth, there have been no documented instances of successful resurrections above 3rd level. What about low level? There's Revivify. That's it. High-ranking officials love having clerics around for this one spell. Bunch of babies. Does a murder still count if the victim is resurrected? There's been cases. Heard of a man stabbed in a bar fight, bled out just in time for a drunk cleric to arrive, cast Revivify, and the bloke lived. Stabber ended up being charged with a major transgression of personal well-being. That's not murder per se, but I'd argue it had more to do with the fellow's barrister making it clear to the judiciaries there was no killing intent. So, not an accident, but not a murder. Just a brawl gone too far. Well, that'd be a hard sell if the victim wasn't breathing. Complex scenario. Ooh, I like this. I never actually thought of this. But in most cases, I'd say yes. So don't go around murdering folk and revivifying them, cleric. It'd be a waste of a spell slot, yes. And evil. Will be kind of funny, but you know, don't. Are you legally considered alive after a resurrection? Yes, for all intents and purposes, you are alive. Undeath, on the other hand, would be a very different affliction. Necromancy is not just undeath, but all undeath is necromancy. Right, only animated corpse without a soul will be considered illegal undeath type necromancy. Exactly. As long as the necromancy is considered of divine origin and the soul is returned to a healthy body, then it's considered as a normal resurrection. If the origin is more black magic, as they say, or some kind of corpse animation, then it would be considered as bodily sacrilege. That's a top-tier criminal offense. Good, then I'm alive. Have many talkative zombies. I don't really care about any of that. Hear about the tea shop? Yeah, of course. Pretty hard to miss when flying past Tolstad. What's your take? Blew up. Not sure what else you want to hear. Why do you think it blew up? I've seen a blast zone like that since the Coast War. You didn't hear this from me, but little fellow trusts you. He is your friend. The scorch marks look like a fireball, but not the kind you get from a pit fiend. We're talking high-level wizard stuff. Pit fiends are known to cast third-level fireballs at will. Be careful, cleric. Powerful forces are at work here. Thinking about it for a few more seconds makes it clear to me that it's all a big cover-up. Wouldn't be the first time a city-trained spellcaster goes a little off the hitch. Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend or an elemental. I mean, Waterlane has shipments from Kargamesh every other month. Maybe a fire elemental slipped through? Who knows? Evil elementals are on the loose. Ruffled feathers added. I suggest having a chat with the owner of the tea shop. Who knows what feathers were ruffled, eh? Alright. Thank you, citizen. There's about to be an ad break. I'm going to use this time to go use the little frog's restroom and get some water, and you should also do that as well. I will be right back. Thank you for your patience. I'm a human too. I'm not a frog. I'm a human, and I'm alive. I'm not dead. Be right back. Music? There we go. Six, seven. Sorry, I saw someone made a clip in the clip channel on Discord. I felt like I had to say it. I'm sorry. Thank you for clipping me. Let's see. I really wish I could go heal somewhere. Engage. Hello, tree. It is majestic. Nature is reaching tall and deep. These roots go below the city. Touch the tree. Good tree. Strong tree. Oh! Hi, Lubar! Oh my gosh, this is so perfect for you. Hello, Raiders. I am Liar. I'm your second rate hero, #1 wandering VTuber, and you just got back, or you got here just in time. I just finished my ad break. Welcome in. There is no ads at all right now. We are currently playing Esoteric Ebb, which is a D&D-like game. Well, if you've ever heard of Disco Elysium, it's like that, but in D&D. I literally have all the D&D stats. I have all the silly character stuff. I have a background and everything. I might be dead. I might be alive. I'm not quite sure, but I'm glad to see you regardless. Thank you for raiding in, everyone. What is Steel Century Groove? Did you have fun? Also, all raiders, make sure to get some water and stretch and do all that good stuff. Thank you for raiding in with him. I'm currently talking to a tree, so if I look a little confused right now, it's because I'm tree speaking. Oh, is that a hole in the bark? A hollow, just wide enough for you to stick your hand inside. Something glimmers up there. Treasure in a bird's nest. You have a feeling this could end really badly. Then again, risk and reward, right? It could cause great physical harm if you fell from that height, and heights are scary. The branches shudder in a sudden gust. So, I would like to also report that in the past couple hours or two since I've started playing, I died at the very beginning of the game, like in actual game story. And I proceeded to nearly die 4 times. Once from a fight with a zombie where I did not fight it at all and just told it to hit itself. One where I embarrassed myself so hard I nearly died. The third time I tried to get an orc lady baddie and I fumbled so hard I nearly died. It's not going well for me, but I think this is the one, guys. We're gonna climb that tree. Pressing your entire body onto the rough bark, you slowly make your way upward. Reach the top. Listen, I know I have a -3 to this, but I could get it. I think that's the end of the stream. Thank you guys for being here. It was so great to see you. Have a good night, everyone. Wrapping your body around the trunk, you lift yourself up. The bark is rough enough for you to get a pretty firm grip despite the vertical nature of this feat you're attempting. One foot and hand movement after another, each holding on to dear life. You take a deep breath and reach up towards the upper branches. That's when you realize you're nowhere close to where you thought you were. Look at me in the tree. Hold on now. Grabbing onto air is not a good idea as you fumble about. Suddenly the world drops around you. Your feet slip from the bark, your soul falling into hell. An instant later you hit the ground. I'm doing so well on these rolls. This is crazy. Something cracks, sending shooting pain up your arm. Thank you, intelligence. Tree towers above you, taunting you. You've had worse. What's a break in tree? You know what? This tree and we're no longer friends. I'm gonna go engage with this cat. I need to go home. I just want to sleep. Hello. On the ledge overlooking the garden, you spot a black cat. Calm as can be, it doesn't even care that you stomp up next to it. Oh, I'm from the local government, by the way. It's a game of... Oh, Steel Century Groove is a game about piloting mechs and dance battles like we're Pokemon trainers. We have caused billions in property damage. Wait, that's not the one that got really popular recently, right? Where it's like from the early 2000s and it has the really bad English voice acting? Do you know what I'm talking about? Hello, I am from the local government. The cat lifts its head up, its dark eyes squint at you for a moment, sniffs in the air, and then ignores you once again. It knows more than it lets on. Wisdom comes from knowing when to act and when to not. If you wish to hold a proper conversation with this magnificent creature, you need to find the first level spell, Speak with Animals. Pet the cat. It's a new game. Ooh, I might have to take a look then. I do love dance battles. Pet the cat. You reach toward the cat's head. It mates your palm and nuzzles up against it. I don't know where this accent came from, I'm sorry. Such independence and arrogance. You should get a cat. Good. Pet. It appears to enjoy the pet. What are you voting in the election? The cat stares at some seagulls flying up high above. Oh great, I learned how to do fly. You might notice too, if you have a keen eye, you might notice that each different stat has its own different, what's the word? Voice to it, which I really like too. Con, I think, is my favorite one. Thank you, cat. Behold, an empty barrel. Is it empty? It's not empty. Thank you. Hello, random woman. I cannot speak to you, I guess. Oh well. Behold, old faded posters. Actually readable posters. Your eyes land upon a series of papers nailed into the wooden facade. Getting out information to people. How do you do it? One possible way. Papers nailed on random walls. You'd be surprised how effective that is. Some of them are torn or unintelligible if you... this seems illegal. Advertisement requires strict approval from the government. Tear them down. Rip them up. Let's look at the owl. Binders and lithographers. Place would fix your ruined spellbook. Huge, actually. Waterland View 6 LW. Prayer book, and yes, this place could help with that. Grand opening. You can barely read the faded lettering on this ink-printed flyer. Grand opening of the Stubborn Sphinx. By the looks of it, this tavern opened at least a year ago. A sun-faded symbol covers most of the large poster. It's a hammer printed with green ink. As Gaulists, those who share the plight of the common folk. The workers who built the city want to rule it. It seems only just. Their vision is of a fair and even society where those who live underneath rise up to show their worth. After all, why can't we share? Like yeah, I will try to roll more that are over 1. Thank you. We have bikes? Is this my bike? A handful of bicycles are stationed. A tool for the common man to reach distances effectively and safely. An invaluable tool for an egalitarian society. Bike racks are stationed in many places around the city, usually in locales with lots of stairs. There's a stillness here, an uncommon sight at the heart of the city. This particular bike is yours. Where's the key? Not here. Could getting the key be a quest? That does sound like a quest you would get. Find the missing key. The mystery of the bike key. Something like that would be perfect. No quest to be found here. Just sadness. Man. The key is probably at the bottom of the river, along with the rest of your dignity. Take a closer look. The rusty chain seems brittle, but wrapped so hard around the tire that it would be annoying to get off, even if you had the key. Why would you wrap it like that? Wait, this is my bike? Yes, you fool, keep up. When exactly did I come to Tolstad? On the 21st of March, evening. Then you fell. The pain, sudden and striking. The hair at the back of your neck stands on end as you sense the sudden shift. I stumbled over the... Was I alone? No. A shove in the dark, swift and deadly. Do I recall anything important? You chained the bike. You stood up. Then pain. I stumbled over the stone railing. That's all I remember. Huh. But why did I come all the way to Tolstad? Can I take my bike? No. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Halfway bridge. It connects... Oh, this is a way I can go. Just kidding. I'm lying. Where did I find the ability to find the bridge? Behold, an empty barrel. Thank you. Sleeping for service, come back after midnight. Ah, I think this is the tea shop. Amidst scorch marks and cracked masonry, you approach a doorway. There are several planks blocking the passage. The tea shop. Take a peek inside. A powerful force left these marks. Fastened with several nails, you also see a paper. Top it says, with bold lettering, City Notice, No Trespassing. Does this include me? No, or else you would have the password. Try touching the planks. As you do, subtle ripples of blue energy appear around your gloved hand. It is sealed. As you move your hand away, the faint aura shimmers in dark translucent blue and then fades away. Just standing near the door makes it clear that there's a locking spell cast on it. Standard procedure for crime scenes. Rude to lock people out. Crime scenes should be public viewing. Remember that you were here on behalf of the goblins. You still have not spoken with their chieftain. To complete this quest, you should probably do that first. Handwritten note in bold letters? No. Need the magistrate's password. Esoteric power. Arguably these marks could possibly have been caused by a regular fire of a wooden house. Stone masonry does not have enough fuel to carry should a flame. Unless... I think that might be a typo. Unless the building was stacked to the brim with tinder. A counter, fallen wooden beams, a scorched mess. It's arcane lock. It's used all over the towers. You need a passphrase to unseal it. Can I bypass the effect with magic? Nox would do the trick. Write that down. The spell magic would also work. However, you do remember it being quite difficult to get a hold of, even within the tower. Do not expect to find it here. Guess? Guess? Without knowing who placed the seal personally and their preference, even assuming the person who placed it is an idiot who would use something of their own preference, there are millions of sentences. There is not a chance in the world you can simply guess. Now go figure something else out. I don't want to break it down. I'm a nerd. I can't do that. How do I find the goblin queen? Corner of Norvik. Active machinery inside. Not available in demo. Oops. Something stuck in one of the rollerblades. Oh. Can I move with the keyboard? No. Ah, it seems I can't go past this point. Got it. Oh, my man's freaking out a little bit. He does not like stairs. I see. More barrels? No. Let's see. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a wall. I can speak to walls. You look up at the pillar. The relic rises upward, endlessly upward. The central landmark of Norvik, the symbol of Earth's conquest. The day he took the red rocks and slayed the Troll King, he looked upon this pillar and declared this a sacred spot for all Norvikians, for all Earth folk. People of Earth. Remaining until the end. A gate to another time. Can I make money off this thing? No way. They don't even take admission to see it, since it's such a trivial sight. How many of these pillars exist? 8. Technically 4, depending on which scholar you ask. There are debates as to whether there are 8 pillars, 1 in each band, or simply 4 pillars that pierce the circular coast and stick out on either side. But ours is the best one, right? They're all equally useless. It's a sign of Earth's power, so yes, this is the best one. These are seen as a status symbol by many, like a legitimization thing. But the fact is, no one managed to make use of them in any way, despite their esoteric nature. Looks a bit broken. Yeah. While the pillar is indestructible, it was once under heavy siege during the most intense moments of the Gate War. Several pieces of the pillar float around in the air, especially as it reaches upwards into the clouds above the city. Oh! Sad to see it like this. But it's been this way forever. Nothing. It's just a rock to you, a tingly, esoteric rock. You can always attempt to focus on it, learn from the ancient relic. As you do, you feel the ancient air tingle. Power. He is speaking to you. Touch the pillar. I touch wall. Yippee! You place a hand on the surface. A slight tingle spreads across your palm. This is a magical object. Have a feeling that you can meditate here. It will take some time, but it could prove valuable. Try to meditate. Okay. Okay. Close your eyes. You shape your mind into an arrow, shooting it out towards the esoteric force. Find the rhythm to yours realm. Hear his voice. I'm gonna ping a lot of these to see if maybe that gives me experience. The cold rock of the pillar turns warm in your palm. You have marked it with your spirit. What? You're unsure. But you feel like there are more spots you need to investigate. Warm and deep. It goes deep down and far up. You lift your hand for the surface and you're able to see normally once again. But you feel like you've learned something. You must keep looking. Soon the pillar's secrets will be revealed. You understand plainly. There is more to this pillar you need to investigate. In time. Because it's the demo and I can't do anything else right now. Hi Fusion. How are you? Behold! Arn the kiosk kid. Huh? Hello there, sir! Kid, you a postie? I read magazines. Great, we got a bunch. You like fiction? Tall Tales of Terrible Tombs? Maybe the weekly homestead if you're looking for a new place. I technically live with my mom. What? Fiction is a waste of time because I'm super smart. He laughs. You sound like my dad. The kid looks distraught. Never mind. Welcome to the Pillow Kiosk. How can I help you today, sir? Do you want to buy something? I have questions. City questions. Okay. Not too much traffic lately, so sure. If my boss shows up, you gotta buy something, though. Can you just tell me the news? The boy stares at you. He's thinking of how to explain this to you. So here's the thing. We sell newspapers here. If I just tell you the news, we won't get any money. Are you a partial owner in this business? No. This kid is making an enormous profit for his boss each day, probably. Hello! Welcome in. Have you heard of this game before, by chance? Only your boss loses on this exchange, but you are an employee, which gives you a stake in this business surviving. I must teach this kid about his economic value. About the owner. Oh, my boss, the Lassos. He's a pretty nice merman. There's Tritons in this game? Ooh, your boss is a merman? Yeah. He's in the river a lot, likes fishing. What does he do? He stocks the stall, usually really early in the morning. Beyond that, I think he just does other stuff. He owns a bunch of properties around the city, so he's usually very busy. Can I talk to him? I guess he's not. He's not very talkative, but he usually fishes behind that kiosk in the afternoons. That's his only break from work, I think. But don't tell him I told you. Toll, Earth's brother, okay? What does he pay you? I get about 5 crowns an hour. It's a really good salary for someone my age. You are clearly being exploited. You should be paid better. I believe in you. Maybe? I heard you're supposed to get paid more when you get older. My brother says more experience equals a better salary. You need to rebel and fight against As long as you feel like you're selling your label at a fair price, just remember to stay vigilant. Your brother's wise, trust in him, or your brother's a fool. You need to rebel and fight against your oppressive exploiter. Guys, you must know what I'm going to pick. I disagree. I don't really want to rebel. Just remember to stand up when the time comes. I don't really follow, but okay. Trying to avoid the subject to not cause you to become more aggressive. Right. What do you know about the tea shop? Except that exploded? That part's pretty obvious, so yes. I was here, you know. Saw it with my own 2 eyes. I heard it too. Definitely heard it. Walk me through it. Okay. I set up the kiosk at dawn. By noon, the morning rush had calmed down. I remember the bike rack was full. Water lane workers mostly commute on the new bridge in Flotilla, but the halfway bridge does see a fair share of bikers every day and night. But by noon, it was pretty dead. Which is great, less work for me. Also, no dead in the streets. That too, sure. I hid in the back, thought it was a, you know, attack. It was. He's implying political motivation. How loud was it? Super loud. And shaky, too. I almost fell over. What about the fire? I felt the heat, even all the way over here. It was like... The kid gestures a large sphere for you. Really weird fire. Then he mutters, shrinking the size of his imagined sphere. Gone in an instant. Weird fire. Yeah, it was like... Look, it's gonna sound really weird. I like weird. It was blue. Blue fire indicates extreme temperatures. Only for a split second. When I looked again, the whole building was on fire, but it was normal looking fire. So I might have just imagined it. Did the fire speak to you? No. Interesting. I guess. Just kind of weird. Did you see anyone suspicious? Not really. Just an old type. A goblin was arguing with a human by the temple. Just some mild shouting about some business thing. Little monsters. Non-sentient creatures born out of magical veins, often by combining various natural beasts or from curses or esoteric events. Wait, goblins are non-sentient? Or is that just accidental? Otherwise, pretty dead around noon year, usually. Anything else? Yeah, sure, I did see Mr. Drummer. He's the owner of the tea shop. Former tea shop. Usually the tea shop opens in the afternoon on work days. So it's not weird to see him walking about all day. Chatty fellow, buys a lot of newspapers. Don't know. Saw him leaving the tea shop right before noon. Right before noon? Yeah. Right before the massive explosion occurred. When you put it like that... Look, I don't know where Mr. Drummer is or where he went. Just saw him rushing down the stairs, guessing he headed for water lane like everyone else does. Did anyone else enter or leave? No, just Mr. Drummer, he says, confidence in his voice. It was a boring day, so I pretty much just people watched all morning. Mr. Drummer was the only one I saw leaving the tea shop all day. Well, till the explosion. Did you see him? Did no one else enter? Not a soul. Usually not too many people there in the afternoon. Did Drummer act strange when he left? Just in a hurry maybe? Saw him shuffle towards the stairs to Circle Square. Probably heading to Water Lane. It's the only place to go. Either that or the Goblin Garden, or the city below. I don't think Mr. Drummer's a city below type of a bird. Did you see him enter? Actually no. I never saw him enter that morning, so I guess he must have slept there or entered before dawn. Absolutely no doubt. He went downstairs to Pillar Crossing. That's all I saw. He was trying his best to remember. I've been going over it in my head. Pretty, shocking stuff. It's just a kid. Shouldn't have to deal with such terrible things. Except that it exploded? Look over your shoulder. Oh. What can you tell me about him? Mr. Drummer's a customer. Seems nice enough for a bird folk. A passively racist comment. I've heard he hangs out at the Sphinx a lot. That he's got connections with all sorts of folk. Politically. Asgals use the tea shop a lot. I've got some buddies involved in that scene. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. To tame a dame for 20 crowns? I'm half tempted. No, I can't. Hold on. Can I ask you a favor? Anything, young man. You are the future of the city. There's, I've heard there's trouble down on Water Lane tonight. Please go and make sure that nothing happens. Okay? Huh. Why do you feel... I'll do it if I can. Please. Ooh. You reach into the bin and pull out a somewhat intact cardamom treat. No. Do not. You did not just... Let me get this clear. You find yourself out on Pillar Road. You see a cardamom treat in the bin. It's been out there for gods know how long. And you think to yourself, what the heck? I'll just eat some trash. It is done. You're too late. Listen, man. Maybe you don't know exactly what's going on here in this world of ours, but you don't need to lower yourself this way. Taking stuff is great, but you can't just take a half-eaten pastry out of the trash, man. Rationalize eating trash. I love rationalizing things. This is my normal day, I guess. Cardamuma egote. Stop this dwarfish nonsense. It's beneath you. Hold on, let's clear this up a bit. This cardamom treat, was it in the garbage or above the garbage? It was above the rim? Oh yeah? You sure about that, sport? Oh yeah. Yeah. And you weren't just diving with your entire arm into the trash bin. It was hovering like an angel. Truly a miracle. I'm going to enjoy my treat now. I need the health. I can't help it. I'm constantly on the verge of dying. I need something. Eat that. Oh my gosh, that'll give me so much health. Can't eat too full. Dang it. I'm washed up. Also, hi, Woe. I don't know if I said hi, but I'm sad to hear that you've jammed your finger. You should not do this. What is a shard of yore? It fits your hand nicely. These can be found over Norvik, and some speculate they are all shards of yore's pillar. To untrained hands, they have no inherent value, but you might use these to alter fate itself. I can unlock dice checks. Oh. Thank you, God. Anything in here? Another apple, thank you. Let's see. Any other fun things around here? A satchel. A greasy satchel. Oily instructions. What do they say? You hold up the paper, finding it to actually be a torn out page of a book. The name in the margin suggests the book is called A Gnome Starter Guide to Esoteric Memory. In the margins, there's a handwritten note that you managed to spot. It's hastily written and bold, like the author really wanted to hype themselves up. Every evening and every lunch break at work. Remember, you can do it. Oh, that's cute. Grease is a very dangerous spell. Intensely dangerous. There we go. That's not what I thought I would get, but I'll take it. Something. Let's see. Oh, that's a big bird. A glorious seagull. Hello, glorious seagull. You see a bird sitting on the halfway bridge ruins. Greetings, servant of the river. The bird does not appear to react to you. The giant seagull. A native Ascani bird. You have a number of traumatic run-ins with them during your youth. They're not normally a danger to anyone. Except you. You are cursed. I will take that. I understand what that means. I will go now. Goodbye. I do not want to fight a seagull. I actually quite like seagulls. I don't want this one to hate me. Personally. An apple. Thank you. Let's see. Is there a map that I can look at? No. Oh, take root. A dozen dwarves and an orc walk into a tavern. The orc turns to the tavern keeper and says, "Hey, give me a large one." The tavern keeper says, "Please don't turn this into a joke." These are real people you're talking about? Let me continue. So, the dwarves go. The dwarves have struggled as a minority for decades. They deserve respect, nothing less. No. What's going on? You're divided, but the truth will be achieved. Whatever. Look, the gist of the story is, the orc is hard at work, improving this crappy little city. The dwarves are annoying and stupid. Got it? You believe for a second the orc wants this city to improve? No, you've seen too much to ever believe such a lie. We're debating. Kind way to put it. The revolutionary free strider will bring freedom, democracy, and riches to Norvik. Last part being the most poignant. Let us focus on each of those points, one at a time. Oh, come on. Freedom. Free strider rule would entail joining the Free City Alliance. Local politics will be focused entirely upon serving the core tenant cities and reeds, in the interests of the trade company. Democracy. They do like that, but they're really corrupt also. Ridiculous. Riches. They might bring a lot of money into the city, but it's always going to be factory workers and already rich folks. Yeah, because they actually work. This is silly. Without free striders, you'd probably be a farmer. Who wants to be a farmer? Farming is good, healthy work. I agree. Healthy. Don't change the subject. Do you two ever shut up? Not really. I feel like I should make a decision. You must retain the spirit of the Asgalian Revolution. After completing a quest branch, you can allow it to take root in your mind. When doing this, you must make a choice between available feats. Take a deep breath and stand up against the ever-growing wave of capitalism. You should choose Asgalian Spirit and Speech. With this feat, you restore 1 hit point for every hour that passes. Greed ain't so bad. To be able to unlock a better life for yourself, who wouldn't want that? You should choose Money Talks. You gain 50% more crowns on pickup. Huh. What do I want? I feel like with how much HP I lose, I feel like that would be better. But I feel like the items I pick up to restore my health are so good too. And maybe if I have more money, I can afford healing items. And I kind of just find healing items at trash cans. So, Money Talks. Smart choice. I totally didn't do it for that woman, by the way. Now keep an eye out for any opportunity. There are crowns to be made in every corner of this stinking place. I've resolved a conflict in the world. What else can we do? Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Hi, Captain. Can I eat another apple? Oh, not what I meant to do. Oh well. I want this spell, please. Okay, or not. Oh, can I cure wounds myself? No? Okay. Worth a shot. Oh, I can zoom out. Oh my gosh. The world is so much bigger and brighter now. Oh my gosh. I didn't know I could do this. Oh, that changes everything. I could have the whole world in front of me now. Oh, hello. Hello, Snell. What's up, Snell? You find a goblin standing at the tip of Tolstad. His clothes are fit for a Parisian trader, and his haircut is fit for an Ascani nobleman. A superficial fellow. Let me guess. You're the cleric. Taking you for granted, yes, I am the cleric. That's me. I'm Snell, runner and handler of the HWBT. All ladies been waiting for you. Must be the chieftain. This is the beginning of a great cultural cooperation exchange. Nice to meet you, Snell. You raise your arms up in the air, as one should when greeting an uncivilized tribal goblin. What are you doing? Cleric, what are you doing? I'm respecting your culture, goblin. The goblin does not respond, nor does he raise his own arms. Instead, he simply stares at you. His expression speaks of pain. I'm dying again! Look at my health. You guys can't see it. My health bar is on the right-hand side. It shows that I have 1 out of 5 HP and 5 levels of exhaustion. Please, cleric, stop it. You feel great shame. Scanning your mind, it becomes clear to you that goblins, in fact, do not have a cultural salute. What you do remember, however, is a salute from an old Earth folk play where goblins were painted by green-painted humans who ran around with their arms in the air. Oh no. Not a fan of that play, huh? What play? Oh, it's an old one, but good. Okay, right. Head down to the garden throne, but what's all this? You look like a human dookie. You've been floating around the banks of the river. Your uniform shows it. He's making a playful jab. Don't worry about it. I died and was reborn. What I mean, you're covered in grime. I don't want to be dirty. You can wash up once we're done here. Just dust yourself off. The dragon's waiting, and believe me, you don't want to disappoint her. Tell me more about her. Sure, for starters, she's the most powerful woman in Norvik. Considering there was an explosion yesterday right in the middle of her territory, I think it's about time you do your job, cleric. Is she scary? Yeah, real scary. Insult her and she'll bite your head off. Then she'll scorch your corpse to dust. A jest, I'm sure. He laughs and crosses his arms. But yeah, she will heck you up if you annoy her. Not a jest. Okay. Just to make it perfectly clear, some ground rules. Don't say anything stupid. Don't climb the trees. Stay away from the edges. And enjoy the garden, cleric. Goblin scurries down the stairs. Your body trembles. She's just another warlord fighting over scraps, so don't let her get to you. You look out over the river. The cold Ascani wind seeps through the cracks of your helmet. Earth be blessed, he is always with you. Before I do that, I want to go see what's over here. Ah, God, help me. I'm in so much pain. Please heal me. No. Oh, well, I got something at least. Prepare spells. I can prepare a lot. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, boss. I think I have 3 spell slots. Oh, I can cast the spells from here. Oh. Any loss of hit points is reduced by 1. Oh. Now, how do I get rid of my exhaustion levels is my next question. Because, I only have up to 5 HP, and that is not a lot, and I don't think that will help me. Ooh. Once again, this art is so nice. 4 left many holes in the berggrund. Potted mushroom. Thank you. You just ripped those mushrooms out of a pot? Why did you do that? It was cultivated there. I am not sure why I did that. Nature is yours to mold. Do you need to go full rest? I don't think it'll let me. Someone worked hard cultivating those, and I've just taken them. Can I put them back? No, you'll have to live with it. My bad. I think I need a bed in order to do a full rest, but I don't think I've been given that option yet. Beware her illusion. Ah, this is her. Go ahead, cleric. Okay. You approach the throne. The glow of sprites flutter, illuminating it along with the trunk of a great tree. Its roots reaching far below, its branches holding up the dirt ceiling above. On the throne sits a tiny goblin, her smirk as bright as it is threatening. So this is the dragon. Yes, I can see it. Her glare is horrific. Cleric of Norvik, of Earth and River. Oh wait, shrill. What does shrill actually sound like? Cleric of Norvik, of Earth and River. Her shrill voice echoes out through the chamber. She's talking to you. You're the cleric. I was assured by your masters, the top brass of the palace itself. They told me a cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. So tell me, human, why am I sitting here waiting? You have no power here. I had an accident. She scoffs. Yes, I know about your little trip down the river. I literally died. She clicks her tongue behind a set of sharp teeth. No excuse. Whatever. She does not feel like mauling you now. You're dancing on a fine line. Frightful presence. Some powerful creatures have auras that cause fear to those near. Do not become frightened. That's my go. 5 levels of exhaustion and we still beat it. With trembling innards, you resist. Such an incredible aura emanating from this creature. It must be esoteric in nature. You stand. Good. The dragon leans on her armchair, letting out an exhausted groan. It is vexing to watch my streets descend so far. Are you even aware, cleric? A local business caught up in an inferno in the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road. My road. She roars, and you stand your ground. And yet, Magistrate Darrow, he alone believes the halfway bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location. She appears to have been stewing over this annoyance for some time. Where's your usual jurisdiction? I have an official recognition of law on Lower Tolstad. Definition of that has always been vague. Some see it as anything below ground, some as below water level. Why does Darrow say that? Because he is a fool born out of nepotism and alcohol. I feel like the first one is not a good idea right now. It is, or was, rented out of a corner of the central fort, just above the holes next to the pillar. I already looked at it, though. That means it's part of the core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, that property is legally an underground rental unit. Lady. My people have been handling that darn crow's contract for years. But no, suddenly when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises, to deal with it, to clean up even. No, suddenly it's the city's business and we should keep our noses out of it. Corruption, plain and simple. That's a very big accusation. Oh, you haven't heard half of it. And don't get me started on the actual effect this has on my people. Snell. He approaches the roots. Lady Sageleaf. The magistrate says it was an accident involving a fireplace failure. They've yet to send anyone in to actually investigate the scene. You want to check it out yourselves. Of course. He clears his throat. He's embarrassed. The explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. Luckily, foot traffic was low at the time of the incident. So despite the massive kaboom, no dead folks. We only managed to get one name in the chaos. A certain Frank, son of Frank, was said to have walked away with lesser burns. That's a sort of free prefix used by Earth folk, a human most likely. He was apparently dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Beyond that, we have some conflicting accounts. One person said, quote, he looked like one of them dungeoneers, you hear, a real adventuring man, end quote. Another said he was looking to get out of trouble, heading right down the stairs to Water Lane. Frank, son of Frank? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Dungeoneer. If you believe it, that comment was from one of the militia members. Could be smart to check the city below. What is the city below? Phrase used to describe the incredible amount of tunnels and ruins below Norvik. Down to water lane? Seems like it's heading in that direction, though down could mean a number of things, water lane included. Reads in fashion. Was he inside at the time? Why was he there? We don't know. Where is he now? We don't know. Do you know anything? The goblin does not respond. Although one of the militia members mentioned him just calmly walking away down the stairs. Maybe down to the crossing. Anything else? We need theories, but we need proof. The unveiling has begun, cleric. Secrets in the ashes. Corruption. Madness. Politics. This is clearly the work of a rogue spellcaster. Someone who cannot go unpunished. A spell would indeed be the only logical answer for such destruction. I will bring justice. I certainly hope so. I formally declare a joint venture. The Halfway Bridge Tribe and the Earthguard City Cleric shall investigate the tea shop on Pillar Road and bring justice to those who seek to harm the peace. No creature, foul or fair, shall escape my rage. The words seeped out from her maw, burning the air. Every goblin in the chamber looks up upon her in awe. She is theirs to serve. She looks upon you with a grim expression. Snell, she says. Yes, Lady Sageleaf. You're the handler of this case. You've worked on it since the explosion. You know more than anyone. Ooh la la, complimented by the queen. I want you to represent the tribe in this venture. His face lights up. A goblin and a cleric. Together you will have access to both upper and lower Tolstad. Gonna have the pretty boy around? I thought this was gonna be fun. He did not expect this. Do not disappoint me, Snell. A new member to the party. He ignores you. The evil forces at work will be vanquished. Huzzah! Miska Sageleaf looks at you the way one observes kitchen mold. This guy, he's the one. Just keep him in line. First priority is a tea shop. We need to gain access. Let's go, cleric. You can speak with him if you need help finding your way across Tolstad. Where's this tea shop again? The goblin sighs. You know the massive pillar? Yeah, cool. Got it. I can't ask her anything else? Behold. How do I do these checks? I wonder. Oh, I leveled up. Yippee! Let's improve this by 1. Wait, how many points do I have? Oh, can I only do 1? I should probably boost this. I think I want to do this. Can I still speak to you? Cleric, you've returned. I don't care. I do want to explore around here a little bit more before I go, though. Viskin's Lighthouse. Oh! So we're back here now. I see. Can I talk to you now that your queen isn't here? I woke up here. Oh, right on a slab? Yeah. That must have been uncomfortable. I don't think I'll ever be the same again. Right. Well, at least you had a lot of apples to eat when you woke up. Where do I sleep tonight? I don't know, cleric. Can't the city pay for something? You're a cleric, for God's sakes. I could just not sleep. Can I sleep with you? No, and seriously, don't phrase it like that. Can I sleep with Viskin? You're probably too warm for him, and don't phrase it like that. Guess I could ask the Coin Lord? Yeah, Darrow's your boss in this job, isn't he? Guess I got another thing to talk to him about. Fun. What's your position in all this? What's your angle? I'm here on behalf of Lady Sageleaf. Her will is for the streets of Tolstad to not suddenly burst into flames in the middle of the day again. Okay. I will learn more about this man later. Hello. I did a full loop to see you again. What can you tell me about this guy? You want a rundown right in front of him? Give me the rundown, Snell. Biscuit is a local mortician. Unaffiliated, works on contracts with the city. The HWBT has a deal with him, partly because they're neighbor and partly because he's not, you know, human. The goblin clears his throat and throws a glance back at the mortician. He's not the type you want to make enemies with, but hey, he seems to like you, so good job on that. Keep your distance just to be safe. What do you know about the tea shop? What's there to say? I know about as much as your average Norvikian. He does a humble shrug. Tell me what you do know. Of course. I heard the explosion. I went out to investigate only to find the tea shop caught in a raging inferno. So Tolstead militia were already inside, so I went back inside as to not be in the way. And that is that. What were you doing when the explosion occurred? Working. Explosion occurred at noon, but the day it happened was an official city holiday. Why would I be working on Toll's leaving? Norvikian holiday. What sort of work? If you must know, it was the end-of-life report on a sailor. Tragic. Don't pry, he'll get annoyed. He doesn't want to speak on the subject, but I'll let you ask one question. I can feel it. How did he die? Drowning. But I prefer to not speak too much on the subject, however. Did you hear anything peculiar? Thank you. A loud bang, some shouting afterwards. It shook the Lich House. Mind you, this is not some ordinary basement. This is a remnant tower going hundreds of feet deep into the earth. I'd be surprised if anyone on Tolstad missed it. Sort of shouting. From the militia. Nothing else? As the entire district almost turned into an inferno, yes, there was quite a lot of commotion. Nothing stands out, however. Not that I recall. Okay. I have some personal questions. Stop, you've already wasted enough time, just leave. His spirit recoils. He does not want to answer these personal questions. What should I ask about? There's discontent in your stomach. The thought echoes across your mind. The world is decay. You should ask him about the world, perhaps. Why are there so many apples downstairs? Ah, yes. A deal between me and Lady Sageleaf. Shared storage. It got quite heated here a few years ago during a certain crisis. So now during less heated moments, they store a lot of produce here. A win-win. He's right, unfortunately. The goblins have unique policies in place separate from the rest of the Norvikian agricultural community. Do you ever wonder about the world? His eyes light up. Certainly. Tell him that unfounded feeling of decay. I have a creeping feeling we're stuck on decaying flesh. Oh? His eyes pierce yours. Tell him. The flood is coming. Isn't it? Anxiety can manifest in many ways, cleric. I suggest seeking professional assistance. Anything else? I think I'm good on that one. Good to hear. Thank you, bye. Do you have anything new to say? Oh, Gage. I have questions. Who is this? Goblin. Yeah, sure. Good enough. I'm Goblin. Who are you? I am Erst. I am security chief in Lich House. My companion has some questions for you. A strong little one, nearly immovable. Thank you. Great talk. Oy. Let's see if we can get into that little house. Or tea shop, I guess I should say. Ooh, what's over here? I didn't realize this was a door. Oh. Enter? Oh, never mind. Where am I? There's not a lot to do. Unless there's more this way? No. Alright. I'm gonna assume that's a demo thing. Run. Those giant seagulls keep throwing me off. How do I get back to where I was earlier? Go up here? No. Oh, I can go even further out. Oh, this is nice. Alright. Right, tea shop. So what's the plan? The tea shop that blew up, eh? Sure did. Clearly the work of Dwarven engineering. Looks like crap, but boy, can it take a hit. There's no other way in. Not that I know of, but it wouldn't surprise me. Tolstad's full of tunnels, holes, pipes. Who knows? What kind of magic? Arcane lock. Do you think I can break it open? I'd love to see you try. He is half mocking you. I'm good. Let's see. I don't think I actually looked up there, did I? Oh. What is this? Great Perch of Norvik. Oh, there's a lot more up here. What does this say? Faintly glowing lettering. Floating just an inch off the surface, the name of several locations are spelled out. Common type of magical ink. The sixth message, however, is only painted into the plank. Ah, it's just a map. I'm gonna let it ping all this stuff, but I think I can figure it out. If we could afford the fancy magic ink, it said downstairs, over grass, into tunnel, glory to Sageleaf. Probably. Clear and concise. Is there anyone else around here that I could say hello to? Oh, maybe I can do something up here? Let me see. Here's the fissure. Broken in half. Nothing else. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so much, and I've barely even scratched the surface. Oh boy. Hello. You're cute. You see a girl with glasses stuffing a mail slit with a magazine. Yeah, it's not a courier, he whispers to you. She's delivering the news. Girl gives up on trying to jam the slightly too large paper into the mailbox opening. Huh? She looks up at you, adjusting her glasses. What's going on? I don't have time for this. Medusa, let's go. She glances at the stack of papers and mutters to herself. We gotta get done before evening, otherwise Waterlane's screwed. She groans and grabs her stack of papers, then rushes down the alleyway. Not sure what that was about, but you see the armband as Gallist. The armband, yes. Done here. Alright. Can I interact with the... No, okay. That's fine. What's up? You look like you have something to say. No. Never mind. Whoa. A city sworn angel. That's kind of crazy. Hello. In the Coin Lord's garden, you encounter a porcelain specter. She floats gently in the air, strangely unaffected by the river winds. Your goblin companion keeps his distance, muttering under his breath a word of disdain. Angel. Bow your head. The creature does not turn to face you, instead her many eyes simply pivot their gaze. A handful of celestials are employed by the city after the Clanland's deal of 13. Arcane cleric of the Palace Script House and Earthguard. Slaves to her beauty. You will be one of them. Hello. She lifts her chin slightly when she opens her mouth to speak in a projected cold tone. A tear. She says her name like a declaration of existence. Not really an introduction, more of a checklist of etiquette. She states her name, you realize her mouth is not moving. Telepathy. He clearly does not enjoy having telepathic conversations like this. Oh, I hate it too. Snell's joining the mind talk? Great. I have things I need to ask. She She's too powerful. This angel would step on your soul, stomp on it. It's not a bad DC. I riz the angel, but I can't riz the orc. Okay. Oh no. The smooth thoughts and endless love. It's overthrown. Oh gosh. Pray thou. Pray tell, thou celestial harbinger of such splendid beauty and gleaming countenance, if the light might truly be of your making. For thine eternal and glorious nature, beheld within that halo of eyes, is my duality which foreverly plagues my being and soul. The sun, I say, the sun is nothing compared to you. Point at her and whimper. This is how you flirt with a woman. As you finish your rambling, there's a silence sweeping over the magistrate's yard. For verily is not a word. Obviously now it is. As your helm touches the ground of the magistrate's garden, you let out a final sound to the angel. Earth be blessed by your presence. The goblin's eyes dart back and forth between the two of you. He's expecting retaliation. The words escaped your lips like smooth, honey? Yeah, honey, I'm sure she loves that. She looks down at you, with many eyes. No response at first, but then she raises her head. Thank you, she says. A dry reply. At least she's not mad. Take that as a win. Hey, don't mess with this. Be careful. Cut to the chase. She clearly has no interest in small talk. I'm here to investigate the tea shop. She's very non-vocal. Great, so, she can sense your impatience. Overwhelming to the senses. I need to speak with Darrow. I'll be honest, I find you very attractive. Your comment causes the angel to turn her face towards you for the first time. Oh gods, you're a dead man. You can feel Snell sweating. Malutki, I'm a celestial tongue. She's mocking you for sure. You can sense she does not see you as worthy. Is that alright with you? Perhaps you should stand up for yourself. Sure. Now about the magistrate. When is he available? Coinload Darrow will be available post-midnight. He'll only be available after midnight between... Okay. Be in a restoir. And whoever is attempting to make it one deserves a life of suffering. That door there. At midnight. His wrist... Okay. Right. Yeah, I need access to the tea shop. I am authorized. You are not. Don't lie. You're no good at it. Okay. That didn't get very far. Behold. Okay. What about... So that's where he is. What about this one? Old guard tower. I can engage with the tree. Oh, wait. Okay. I just want to get the mage hand note. Okay. Let's see. Let's enter here. Dang it. Well. I did notice that I got... I think this was finalized. Where is it? No. Where is it? This one? Women. They're everywhere. Your worth as a man is based only on the admiration you get from them. Your goal? Get a date. A real date. Good luck. Somehow, you've managed to convince the celestial warrior Atir to go on a date with you. What? Apparently I've convinced an angel to date me. Okay. Or at least you think that's what happened. Maybe. Great job. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I'll take that as a win, I guess. Anything else over here? Thank you, thank you. I've always wanted this, definitely, for sure. Oh wait, I want to behold you first. Oh, hello, Athena. Oh. Standing in the corner, you see a woman in a green coat. Her intense gaze focused on the cityscape horizon across the river. Careful cleric, easy to slip and fall here. Retake citizen. She is mourning. Yeah. This is a real lady. Impress her with your poetry. Elves are scary. Don't trust her. I'm the cleric of Norvik. Call me Pina. It's as if she is searching for something. What are you doing here? Waiting? I have a friend in need of help. I can help. Me. I do that. No need. I've caused enough trouble as it is. I want to help. Convince her you can do it. I think I'm good. Full name? Pina of the Mend, an elf of the Ilium Forest. Athena is an elven title granted to those related to Ilm the Mender. I wonder if I can actually do this. Well, I can't if I roll bad. It was a 10 too. Maybe I'm not a real man after all. The elf doesn't even look at you. Awful. I should give up. What do you know about the tea shop? I don't like tea shops. Are you here to look into this tea shop? Yes. Oh, what do you think happened? I think I was a spellcaster. Thank you for your service. Are you saying that to get at me and ask you stop asking questions? Talkative lady. Alright. I think it was her. I have no basis to think that, but I believe it was her. Let's head down there. I think it's the only area left. Oh. Can I look at you before? Oh, no, never mind. Anything over here? No. Alright. All who pass are mine to keep. Hello. The dock? Hello. A waterfowl. A dark iron can of a man sits alone on the temple steps. His face is obscured, an axe strapped to his back. Thick axe, heavy. His armor is empty. Are you alive? His helmed head is slumped downward slightly. Hello? A good night. Your name, soldier. Pure dread. I am Ron. Speak your mind, soldier. Who are you? You feel a light breeze pass through your armor. A draft? There's a secret door somewhere. The duck? I am the duck. Quack. How do I open that gate down the stairs? I have the key. Can I have it? No. You are too weak for that. Who is he to judge? The city below is dangerous. You should recuperate properly before hanging down there. The city below, it is darkness incarnate. Why are you loitering here? I am not. What are you doing? I am on my off hours. You earth folk. I too would like to hang out on the steps of the temple. Can I hang out with you, please? Serve this man! Who do you serve? Radiant. Once again he turns to look at you, the darkness within his helmet seeming to reach out towards you. Oh yeah, you could, yeah. As if grabbing hold of the very air, you feel everything growing cold. I serve nothing. Where'd you get that cool armor? Got it. The creature holds no grudges, yet his hollow disposition taunts your senses. You must learn his ways. I'm good. I'm trying to think what he could be. Maybe he's a I don't know. What do you know about the tea shop? Not much. He'll talk. Why? Not like you can threaten him exactly. Where were you at noon on the 21st? Below. I need more than that. The walls shook in the crypts. I was on patrol. I was not in position to perceive any misdoings. There are thousands of tombs and crypts scattered below this ancient metropolis. Why are you in the crypts? I have my purpose. As do you, soldier. Do not pry too deep. Noted. Did you see anything suspicious before the explosion? Got it. Do you have any piece of info that would help me? A man passed the halls below. Civilians do not often pass so deep. Past the crypt. A man. Dark hair, silk clothes, headwear. Dressed in yellow. How do I get in there? The alligator might know more. His grounds are near. His rage is endless, his appetite growing. Do not anger him. He won't speak more about this horrific creature. How do I go to the city below? The goblins use their passage below Viscon's lair. There are many ways down, but the passage in the chambers where you woke up, that would be a good place. That is the safest path. Okay. Has he been ordered to answer your questions? He likes you! I know he does. What's up with the ballot boxes? Election. What were you voting for? I hate elections. His silence tells you nothing of life, nor any humanish experience. Alright, thanks, buddy. Can I heal? Maybe I don't. Maybe I only get it once per shrine. I don't think I want to do that. Oh. Someone wrote something there. Stare at the wood carving. Goblin was here. Seems like goblins at work again. Vandalization. This happened because you were a weak man with a small... I won't say that part. And the entire world will continue to degrade over the centuries because of it. And it's okay. It's just the way things are. Famous artist, that guy. Never seen him, but you've definitely seen his work. It's always small compared to those larger. The competition never ends. That measuring competition? You should view this more as a metaphor. That's probably healthier. You're a man. You can't just not think about it. Fellas, can you chime in? Actually, no, don't answer that. Actually, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. The phallic nature of the statue, you must invoke it. If you truly worry too much, there are potions and spells for this. Anyway, you were focusing on this goblin fellow. I will personally destroy him. You won't. You wouldn't. Especially, I'd love to see you try. No one can even get to him. This guy's as elusive as an ethereal spider. Goblin is an artist. He's technically wanted in most districts, but no one even knows if he's real. I should try to remove that message. You should be worried about the work involved here. You have to take that carving knife by the candles and... Can't I use my powers of faith or something? What are you gonna do? Close your eyes and pray? If you want to clean this old wooden thing up, you gotta handle it carefully. Yeah, it's not something you can solve with faith. Trust the artisan within. No. Maybe not. Humans sure do like their wooden stuff. Alright. Oh, hello. I will look at this. You see a bunch of scattered boxes. How long do I have? 4 days. It is March 25th. The election will occur on the 29th. Okay. The stairs go below the city. It's locked. Okay. Worth a shot. Goodbye, dear knight. I like the music in that section. Alright. Where do I go from here? There's that one bar I still need to go to. Where is that, though? Down here? Oh. How do I get to... Oh, okay. Oh! I got a bucket. Thanks. The things you can see. Even though I should be able to see it from my normal point of view, but whatever. Where is the drinking pub? I would like to go drinking. Yes, thank you. Behold. Opens at 6. What do I do in the meantime? Hey. What are we doing again? No. Do I go back to the underground? It's my only bet. Let's see what it looks like. There's so many apples. I feel like they would go bad at this rate, right? Like, how long does it take for an apple to expire? Assuming it's, like, kept in a nice cold place. Hey, dude, can you unlock the door for me? Okay, or not. This might be the extent of the demo? Unless I'm missing something very obvious. Ask of ingredients. What happens if I just take it while he's here? Thanks. Okay, he does not care. Good. I think I'm stumped. I think I'm gonna leave it there. It feels like this is sort of the extent of the demo. There might be more, but I think this is a good place to end it. We've kind of explored all the upper ground areas. We get an idea of what it's like. I think it's gonna be really, really cool when it fully comes out. I think they're actually going to have full voice acting too, which means me stumbling over words will not happen like it did here. So, let's hop over here really quickly. Hi, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you had fun like I did. What a fun game. I know Disco Elysium has VA work. If this also has VA work, I would be very, very happy to keep doing this because my voice is struggling a little bit right now. But I had a lot of fun, so thank you for being here. Just to really quickly remind you what the schedule is. I don't know why I'm over here. I need to be over here, actually. Oh my gosh, look at that. Is that my cover art for my cover that's on Monday? And you can see the waiting room link on both the Twitch and YouTube sites right now. Whoa. That's on Monday. Tomorrow or today, depending on your time zone, we are doing two things, actually. The first thing is not on the schedule. We are doing more Frog Squad with new friends at 3 p.m. EST, noon PST, so keep an eye out for that. It'll be on my channel again. And then at like 7 p.m. or 4 p.m., we're gonna have our first ever Discord movie night. We're gonna be watching Uma Musume. I'm very excited to watch it with you all and do our first movie night. I think it's gonna be in a stage situation. I don't know if in the future we'll do it in like a regular VC, but just to test it out, we're gonna do a stage for this one. So if you want to watch hype moments in Aura, this is the time to do it. Yeah, 2 whole things. We're gonna be doing 2 whole things tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we're gonna be doing maybe another 2 whole things. I was thinking of doing Resident Evil. I might not do that just so I can keep my voice safe for karaoke on Monday. But I do have to, I have one stream I'm gonna be on. I'm on someone else's channel on Sunday. I will send the link when I'm there. So if you want to watch that too, I will be on a Metopia stream. Someone made me as a me, and I was very honored, and I think I'm very cutieful and silly. So I hope you can be there and be silly with me too. I'm gonna leave now. So reminder, Monday is when we're doing the karaoke thing too. It's obviously, I don't have the schedule out for that week yet. But remember, karaoke, Monday, 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST. You can follow my socials to keep up when I do stuff. Mainly my Discord is the best place to do it. But most of my socials are okay. And I'm gonna make you guys go raid someone now. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Have a good time. Be good, be kind, wherever we raid to. If I don't raid you guys, have a good night. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye.